Okay, I can definitely see myself. Yes, and I look pretty. Hi, Mom. Oh, hi. Okay, so we're gonna keep playing Not Safe for Broadcast. Fair warning, I do have the volume turned down, because I actually need to mess around with the options again. But yeah, where we left off, we were at the studio, and I left off at the part where I think was pretty good. So they started censoring artists, and that was a problem. Because it's like, okay, so yes, the government's redistributing the wealth and everything, but there is a slight problem if you start censoring artists. But, like, I got conflicted because the artists that they were censoring lied about being poor, and they came from a rich family and had a dad. So it's like, so I was a bit conflicted, but it's like, but still, they shouldn't have censored him. But I get why that they were censoring him, because I mostly agree with the government. And fair warning, I do not always agree with the government, but still. So let me change the settings on this again. Let me switch to the other mode. Oh, this is my mom fun. She's doing homework. The internet's a lot better here, so she's doing homework. Oops. There we go. Okay, so let's go back. I have to change the audio. I turned down the master audio so it wouldn't bother everybody.
We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Okay, is this a good volume, everybody? I'm gonna keep it at like 64 this time.
And I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines tonight.
Also, I really hope that they bring back the musical numbers. The musical numbers are really, really funny. Because the musical numbers, I don't know why, the music slaps in this game for some reason.
This is important. New government censorship should show up in blue.
Wait, I thought I completed this last time.
Same as regular censoring. Keep an eye out for the advanced blue waveform.
Didn't I? Wait a second, didn't I play this already? Hang on. A game... I don't remember playing this, because I remember last time they did the little thingy, and that's, So what's this game about? I haven't been watching. So this game is about, working in a studio. Second at 2.
Daddy, it's starting!
That's the current stage. I think I remember where I got to last time, so I wonder why it's starting me from there again. Huh, we can just play it over. Or y'all can skip it in the YouTube video. So this is what I was talking about. So, yeah, so this game is about literally a person working in a TV studio under a new government.
Same as regular censoring. Keep an eye out for the advanced blue waveform.
Because there's no signal. So... Yeah, so that's what I was talking about last time.
Are you still meant to bow to foreign royalty?
What?
Or should I just, like, curtsy?
Hang on. Have they given you the Crown Prince report?
What?
Meghan?
This is Jeremy, and he'll be interviewing you.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the dude that I was censoring the last time.
it's quite alright.
Yo, just a quick one. You're not
I don't understand. I thought it saved from last time. I guess not. Because I was already, like, way on a new segment and it said it saved. So I guess I have to play this over. Which is a common occurrence with this game for some reason.
Welcome back. I'm Megan Wolf. Later, we have an exclusive first look at a theatrical sensation everyone's going to be talking about. But first, it's time to go over to the culture spot with lovely old Jeremy Donaldson, who's joined by a very special guest. Jeremy.
Thanks, Megan. I have the honour and privilege of being joined by hip-hop royalty. He's been called the son of the streets and the father of truth.
Ew.
Not sure how that works, but whatever. Let's welcome Jesus.
Okay, I know. I had to switch your reaction time. I went too
It's a
early.
real honor to be here on your show, The News. You know, as a kid on the streets, I used to watch
Yeah, by the way, like, if you guys watched the last one, he's lying the whole time.
You've had quite the journey to be here today. Can you tell us about it?
Well, you know, I try not to, well, you know, the past is the past, and I don't like to dwell on it.
The past is the
But
past.
yeah, man, the streets is all I remember. Like, my mother donated me to a charity shop soon after I was born. Elderly lady took.
He is very
He's
very much lying. Like every single breath this man has took was a lie on this whole interview. By the way,
That's quite the childhood.
And she died tragically, right there in my arms, man. You know,
as an
I remember
infant,
falling as she laid there next to the used homeware, and in that moment, I became a child of the streets.
you can even see in his reaction shot. It's like, really?
What a tale. What a tale. You're known for your direct and honest lyrics. Was your style informed by your troubled past?
Like I said, I try not
The
to
reaction
talk
shot
about
wasn't
it.
10
It's just,
seconds. Why did it give me?
It's just too hard.
I wonder.
But my first album is about the story of the first 4 times I stole, so I wouldn't starve. A small group of infants came to see me as their de facto leader. They call me Mr.
Again.
Anyway, we were like a family.
So it would seem. Recently, you've been quite outspoken about the government.
Yeah, fuck the government. Fuck Advance. Fuck Peter Clement.
Oh no, nope.
What is it that you
Censor all
object
that.
to so vehemently?
Well, you know, they stole from us. They're taking our money and spending it, man. They stole from us. They're taking our money and
Redistributed
spending it, man.
Actually, homelessness has been all but eliminated in the last couple of months. Has been all but eliminated in the last couple of months.
See, the way he said so never sat right with
Honestly,
me.
that's a cause
When someone says
close to
homelessness has been eliminated
Nah, of course,
and you
man.
don't
Very
agree
much
with
so.
that,
It's like,
that
Why
is
do
not
I have to
it.
pay for it, you know? Like, why do I have to pay for it, you know?
People have been rehoused on property seized from the historically wealthy. And that couldn't have been you, could it?
Look,
And that couldn't have been you.
I
could
worked
it?
hard to be here. I built this. I worked hard to be here. And I deserve to be rewarded for that.
Yeah, I think I already talked
say you
about
weren't
that
willing
like
to
argument
say- would
from
you say
last
you weren't
time.
willing
Like,
to say-
even if you build yourself up, you should still be
People are
paying
taking
your
something from my
taxes
music, but if
to
people
a
value
certain
it, buy
extent.
music, who's to say I don't? And no one can take that away from me. Who's to say I don't? And no one can take that away from me.
Not even to help say, Mr. Cheese Slice. Mr. Cheese Slice.
What is it you're trying to say? What is it you're
I
trying
just
to say?
don't understand where you've placed yourself politically. Is it ideological or is it tactical? Is it
Well, it's more of
ideological?
a-
Or maybe it's hereditary.
Well, it's more of a
Or
like...
maybe
Oh
it's
yeah,
time
that's right,
is not
hereditary.
Jeremy.
Because he
Time
said
is
like
not-
you would be
I let
hearing
the
from my
music
dad.
speak for itself. I let the music speak for itself. And the people agree with me. And the people agree with me.
Well, that remains to be seen. But you have given me a very easy segue out of a conversation that I promise you was much more painful for me than it was for you. So here he is with his hit song. Mrs. Hit song.
Oh no, I'm
Mrs.
gonna do something a little
Lovely
different. Oh no, it's a new single. I'm gonna do something a little different. It's a new single. I've been
So
working
this
on.
is unapproved. So this is
You love it.
unapproved. Excellent. Don't worry, we've got a state-of-the-art censorship system. Don't worry, we've got a state-of-the-art censorship system. So here he is with a new song. So here he is with a new song. It's Jesus.
First,
It's Jesus.
you're gonna pay up. You're gonna pay back. You're gonna pay back.
Okay, again, I'm not gonna lie, the music slaps.
Well,
So
we're all different races from many different places. At any given moment, only one could be the greatest. So you can feel the elation from your participation. Still 2 leaders in this motherfucking nation. Now we're getting
censor.
sanctioned, talking about expansion.
okay, so the dude said that the last time you have to censor all the blue and the red, but the blue is the government censorship, and it doesn't make sense because this is supposed to be an impartial news studio. So why am I censoring any bad thing about the
So
government?
don't make a fuss when you find you're one of us. Yeah, every single one of you's a bit Jesus. And you can call me crazy, cause no one ever pays me. But I won't waste a lifetime being motherfucking lazy. I may be inventive, my taste may be expensive. But why would I get out of bed with no fucking incentive? Although it's contravention of your obvious intention. I like to eat
I
a
do
little
like,
of the
okay,
fruits in my
why
invention.
is all the music really good?
But we're not all the same. All our dreams, all our schemes, all our means are not the same. The best of the praise, of the crest of the wave. Cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking slaves. Take this fact, gonna stain it red. Gonna slam it into Peter Clement's motherfucking head. Cause he's thick as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. It's time to storm the castle with a motherfucking pitchfork.
Okay, I'm I'm like trying to
So
balance
this is for
between
the snub ones, the push and the shove
like
ones, the
action
folk to feel the
sides.
burden of their
Because here's the thing, it's weird that if he grew up on the street that he would oppose all the redistribution of wealth, and it's like, unless he was rich himself.
The ones of aspiration, who had to flee a nation, the ones who built a
So it's like,
business out of
technically
dreams
he's
of
a hypocrite,
perspiration.
but like,
There's all
I don't
sorts of
agree with
people, the
censoring
good
anything
and
that he
the
says about the
evil. It only
government,
takes a
maybe
lot
the
to
swear
see we're
words
not
for TV, but
all
still.
equal. You make us the same, but we're not all the same. All our dreams, all our schemes, all our means are not the same. And the best of the brave serve the rest of the ways. Cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking slaves. Gonna take this fact, gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking
Also,
head.
he's talking about Peter
He's got a job, he's
specifically. I wonder if Peter is spearheading it, and because it seems like the lady would spearhead the censorship, and not Peter, because Peter would say whatever he wants. I'm trying not to stay on the shop for too long, but I have to censor this because last time I couldn't do that here, the British swearing is like really unfamiliar, or it's not registering to me as swear words, so I physically have to look at it.
Chase that dream, you don't need a fucking team, and advances little dances aren't as harmless as it seems, cause they're stale and corrupt, then your anger erupt, then your hearts and your minds and your fists to disrupt.
He's a part of Disrupt. Oh, I wonder if it's because he's a part of that organization.
Jesus there with his new song. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I may not agree with you, but I'd just like to offer you an apology. I've just been told that there was some kind of issue upstairs. And an attempt was made to censor some of your lyrics.
What? Are you joking?
I'd just like to say to you and everyone at home that this was a mistake.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
This was a mistake.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
Here at the National Nightly News, we pride ourselves on remaining neutral, unbiased, and independent of any outside interference. You have my word.
Oh,
We will never censor.
and then here I am picking the commercials that will make me rich with the program that I pick.
Language there, sorry about that. A bit of dangerous language there. Well, thank you to little Jeremy Donaldson for providing our culture spot. Coming up, we'll be speaking to a couple of familiar faces about their upcoming dramatic outing. Go away. We'll be right back. After go away. We'll be right back.
Just a reminder, fixing that old VCR. When a new tape, past ad break.
It's just a mix-up, I'm sure. Now, if you come with me, I really do have to ask
Oh,
you to
trust
leave
me.
it.
My father's going to hear about this.
I understand.
Yeah, he's rich. But
This
like,
is unbelievable, Megan.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jeremy.
I know exactly what he's talking about. So, they censored him, like, really, really hard. For... Yeah, so basically, they censored him because he was talking, like, about how he doesn't agree with the government, even though, like, he's rich and he probably should have paid his taxes if he didn't want to be, if he didn't want his money taken away for the redistribution program.
Here we go.
Oh, shut up, stop it.
Look at him.
If we could just get you in position.
Oh, say no more. Say no more.
Oh, no,
Jeremy,
he's
you remember
back.
Mr. Algebra
Vividly.
and Mr. Harris, and this is Ms. Radin.
What?
Philippa, please.
We're back together again, eh? Who'd have thought it?
Perhaps a lower order demon.
Yes, it is awfully exciting, isn't it?
Right, okay then. We're going live in 10 seconds, opening on camera 1.
Try. Cheers.
5, 4, 3.
What the?
Welcome back, and no, you're not mistaken. Sitting across from us are some very familiar faces.
You really are too kind, Megan. It was only a yogurt commercial, but I'm still proud of it.
Here to talk about his new show, we're joined by National Treasure Tommy Harris, the National Theatre's Philippa Radin, and National Deficit Jeff Algebra.
It's so lovely to have you all. Tommy, would you like to tell us about the show?
You know what? I'd bloody love to. It's about me. It's about my life.
Oh, he was in the dream sequence.
So, right, picture this. Their legs are akimbo, mid-session, sweat is pouring out of me like an immense hog. And then Cindy comes in, she says, Pete's on the phone.
That's Peter Clement, the Prime Minister.
Yeah, Pete's actually a really good mate of mine.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, no, he comes to training sometimes. He's actually a pretty good goal sweeper. Anyway, so, Pete...
Yeah,
he
the
says,
reaction shots are immaculate on this one, I'm not gonna lie.
He says, how would you like to spread your message of team spirit and cooperation across this fractured nation?
Also, sorry, I'm putting on the double volume to make sure that, like, the audio is being censored, because I got a little ping the last time, and I couldn't tell if it's because I didn't censor
the question
something.
on everyone's lips is, what in God's name are you doing here? What in God's name are you doing here?
After the success of my debut work and all the people that I've touched, I knew that I had a career. I knew that I had a career. I've always been an admirer of Tommy. I've always been
no, dude, it was really bad. The singing was great, but it was bad.
I whipped my trousers off and got straight to work. I whipped my trousers off and got straight to work.
Why did you do that?
I do all my best work with my trousers off. I do all my best work with my trousers off.
No, I wouldn't say so.
Right, Tommy.
No, I wouldn't say so.
Would you just give us a sense of what the show is actually about? Give us a sense of what the show is
about how hard it's been for me and some of the struggles that I've faced. It's like really getting to the heart of how tough it is to be me. I call it Tommy Harris.
Sometimes I really do feel like Jeremy when some of these people talk. It's like
we actually have some clips of the process of the show.
Yeah, so the show is built around two things that are very important to me. It mixes scenes from my life, as well as epic fantasy retellings of scenes from my life.
But Dad, you promised you'd come to my graduation.
I'm sorry, son. You're an embarrassment.
But
You're
Dad,
an embarrassment.
you promised you'd come to my graduation.
Back, demon! Back to the hells! Back, demon! Back to the hells!
Philippa, what's it been like? Co-starring with Tommy Harris.
I've always dreamed of treading the boards of medium-scale regional theatres, Megan. And for once, this show really gives me something to sink my teeth into.
It's so bad. Why is it so bad?
And Mr. Harris's show really lets me show my tremendous range as an actor. I've always suffered from typecasting, forced to play the same tired characters in every godforsaken soap opera, or God forbid, a pantomime. But you know, this show has really let me just go there.
Jeff, the viewers at home will be dying to know. The viewers at home exactly what is it that you bring to the show? What is it that you bring to the show?
I think these guys would agree with me when I say that it's my steady hand on the tiller, my arm round the shoulder approach, that's really brought down the shoulder of strength.
Absolutely right. Jeff's contributions are immeasurable.
Oh no, he's not wearing pants.
Anything else that might be in the show? Anything else that might be in the show?
Yep. We've got lots of exclusive first-hand experiences.
Underground sports.
And some epic fantasy retellings of Tommy's time in the underground sports scene.
They really didn't need to put in the... They really didn't need to put that in there. They really didn't.
You'll never take the sacred path! Never take the sacred path!
Am I right in saying this was officially commissioned by the government?
All paid for by the taxpayer, which, you know, to be honest, was actually a lifesaver, really.
I think it's fair to say that without advanced support, we'd have had to cut the finale.
Which frankly would have been a travesty.
Oh, God, Jesus Christ!
Oh, that is an actual CGI dragon.
Every night. Goodness, you do this every night.
It's a metaphor, absolutely.
For what?
It's a metaphor.
For what?
Death.
And the public are footing the bill.
You're right, they are. Between the cost of my tour bus and the dry cleaner and my ties, I'm barely seeing the profit here.
Amazing. And where can the folks at home come and see this for themselves?
We're performing all over the nation.
And people can see it for absolutely free, all courtesy of Advance. Isn't that incredible, Jeremy?
Yes.
Isn't that incredible,
it's
Jeremy?
unbelievable. Yes.
Well, thank you all so much for coming.
So, pause. So, because I remember this is part of, like, the program. Yeah, the little kid pretending to be a wizard. He's not a little kid. That's the girl saying that she didn't want to be typecasted. So, hang on. So let's stop right here for a second. So, Advance commissioned this, whatever this was supposed to be. They commissioned this because they wanted, I don't know, to drum up support for the people, because they were already funding, like, you know, because first it was funneled into the kids. So now college is free. Perfectly okay. But the taxpayers now are footing the bill for whatever this is. I'm assuming this is up and coming, like, propaganda. It's not very good, but it's propaganda. But this dude literally admitted that most of the money didn't even, like, go to the production or acting. It went to the tour bus, his dry cleaning, and basically the taxpayers, aka me, are footing the bill. Now, I wonder if that's going to start becoming a problem, because, like, yes, there was a redistribution of wealth. People have been, like, housed and stuff, but it's like, I wonder if it's like the people's opinions have changed on, like, excessive stuff like this, because now everybody has it. And if we revert back to, like, the old government when nobody has it anymore, it's like we're gonna be like, oh well, I miss the advanced government, and it's like, yeah, but then they did stuff like this.
Next time we see you, no doubt you'll have taken our jobs. You'll have taken our jobs.
That's all we have time for tonight. Just all we have time for. When I'll be interviewing the world's most attractive horse. The world's most attractive horse.
And I'm Megan Wolf.
I'm Jeremy
And from all of us
and
here.
I'm Megan Wolf.
And from all of us here, have a piece.
That's the ads. Let's get reset for tomorrow, please.
Hey, we must stop bumping into each other like this, eh?
Hi, I'm Sophia Rimington, CEO of Rimington Assist. And I haven't had
children. Yeah. Okay, so this one's now completed. I got a D for this segment. Sequence D. Okay, so the second sequence I got like a D, and I need to see why. All offensive words were censored. All interference was free. The edit, of course, is going to be really, really poor because I'm trying to get like 7 different shots at once. Advance is happy with the broadcast. That is a problem. You have received your full wages. Current wealth, holiday time. I forgot what I invested in. I don't invest in Remington Fisk. I invest in the, what's it called? I invest in the local pleasure. So, okay, so my job likes me again, and Advance really likes me. Okay, I need to see. So this is just the playback. Back. Silence. Okay. I need to see the pre-roll for this. Hang on. I need to see what was being said.
Ow! God, I'm sorry.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I haven't had any food today.
Oh, you're fired.
What?
You're fired.
What for? Facial sabotage?
Jenny?
Problem?
I want her fired today, now.
Don't worry, Kath. It'll be all right.
No, it won't be all right, Kath. Pack up your weapons of optical destruction and get out.
You realise you're beginning to sound like me?
I mean it, Kath.
Whoa.
Stay where you are, Kath. Jenny?
This
hello.
is not Jenny's decision, Jeremy, or yours.
New first time chatter?
I'll talk to Buxton.
Oh, good. You can tell him I'll return his wife's casserole dish at our dinner next week.
So...
Jenny?
I'm sorry, Kath. You're going to have to leave.
Okay.
Letting it go to your head.
She nearly blinded
10
me.
seconds,
I
everybody.
thought we were all part of a team these days.
Things are better, Jeremy, you know that. Just stop being so
Going in
high and mighty
5,
and do your job.
4,
You'll have me fired
3.
Don't tempt me.
Okay, see, that is concerning. Like, ma'am, you fired some... First of all, why hasn't that lady eaten all day working for you? And secondly, she made a slight accent. She poked you in the eye. You were probably moving. And like, because we already know that Megan wants, like, the spotlight. And Jeremy, as much as a prick as he is, he wants honest journalism. So I wonder... Foreign ministers. Let me go to the foreign ministers. Sequence 1. Oh, stop. Sequence 1, foreign ministers. I want to see this one, because it was concerning when the foreign minister said that he played...
Wise words there.
It was really concerning. So last time, because I'm now trying to remember if I even finished like the whole thing. So last time, the foreign minister said that he played a lot with our prime minister, because we have 2 prime ministers in whatever this universe is. We have the blonde lady, and then we have Peter. The blonde lady seems like she has it together. To me, the blonde lady seems like the evil one, but I think maybe it's more Peter, because he said the last time while we were talking to, like, you know, the foreign ministers, the Björk and Ivan, that Ivan and him play, like, golf and stuff all the time. That's concerning, because Ivan does not agree with the redistribution of wealth, and they did say they were going to start expediting, like, the wealthy people who skip down to not pay their taxes. Yeah, so... Oh, it's okay. So you haven't played this before. I'm just going through all of it. So, in the last, like, couple of episodes leading up to this, in the last couple of episodes leading up to this, this particular government has been doing some really weird and shady stuff. So I want to hear what they're actually saying in the background of this, because I want to know maybe if they're, like, putting on a show or acting, and if they're all in league with each other, because the thing is, they were going to put sanctions on the government of Advance for basically, you know, making sure people weren't starving and homeless. So I wonder if someone is doing something in the background about that.
Tonight, in a bit of a switcheroo, it'll be Jeremy in the culture chair, spitting rhymes with popular rapper Jay Zus. And then we'll both be chatting with a familiar team of
That's the titles.
Okay.
Let me go check my makeup.
I think there was someone to do it for you.
She's not your enemy.
Is it you, then?
No, it's Bannon. He's been sending coded messages to Bozeman after every show.
Of course, it's the only credible solution.
You must be very disappointed.
Yes, until now I thought him as a son I'd never had.
I prefer you like this. Going in 10 seconds.
What did I miss?
Sorry I snapped at you.
5,
particularly squeezable
4,
arms now,
3.
Not the particularly squeezable arms. Okay, so I'm gonna fast forward. Okay, we're gonna fast forward through what Ivan said, because the fact that I didn't have to censor anything that Ivan said is a little bit suspicious.
When the rest of the world sees how well we're doing.
Okay. Passing forward, because I want to see, I gotta go all the way to the end, because the end is normally where all the good stuff is.
Don't be afraid. Don't even lose a wink of sleep.
Back.
Hey, Peter, are you over your way this weekend? You fancy a quick 9?
Yeah, sure, front or back.
That's what I hope you're asking Megan Wolf for me.
She's out of your league, mate.
Thank you for the correction.
Well, you have to be more careful.
It's all part of his long-term plan to get fired live on the news at 6 in front of the
He's not drunk, that's That's probably, honestly, that is probably the reason. So, they said they were gonna play golf together. That's still, like, a little bit, like, suspicious for me, because it's like, why? It's also, so why would you play, after, like, basically, because, like, the whole segment that I fast forward to, oh, you've seen tiny bits of the game on YouTube? Yeah, because...
You still meant to bow.
Hang on, let me pause that. Yeah, because on YouTube, you've only seen, like, tiny snacks, because, like, everything was early access when people started playing it, and then people basically up and forgot about when new games came out, but I never forgot about it, and there are a bunch of, like, really cool updates to the game, and I wanted to, like, play it fully to see the full story, because in the early access, you saw Advance, you saw the censor button, but then you got cut off, I think, at, like, day 8, and most people decided to, by the way, most people I watched decided to go into work and, like, not spend time with their wife. I was like, see, you left a voicemail. You don't know if I got the voicemail or not, and I could have been on my way out. So I went and I spent time with my wife and my family. I don't know if that, like, it probably does affect the game, but from what I've seen so far, like the hard decisions that I had to make at home sometimes does affect the workplace. Like, so we decided not to put my character's mother in like that place where it says like you're no longer a burden, because like my problem is like we're not like going to her and talking about her with this, because if she said during like that whole segment that we did that she wanted to be put in that place, then I would have put her in that place and we could have maintained our wealth. But because I didn't see that or any of that, she's staying at home, and it sort of like knocked off some of my wealth. And I'm like, I wonder if it's like if I'm ridiculously wealthy, if that changes some of the gameplay. Cause if I was ridiculously wealthy, cause when I started, I was poor. Like, I was completely poor when I started out the studio. And then, like, you know, when the advanced stuff came in, it's like, we were finally well off, so we could afford stuff. And at some point, I was getting really close to wealthy, but then when I decided to not send my mother to a home, I was no longer wealthy. So I wonder if it's a balancing act too, so like if there's like a revolution or something at the end, like I'm not like on the pedestal or something. What is that sound? Is that coming from here? Oh, sorry. I can hear it in the mic. Okay, so let's see what the pre-roll say about Jay's sus.
Foreign royalty.
What?
Should I just like curtsy?
Hang on. Have they given you the Crown Prince report?
What?
Megan?
This is Jeremy, and he'll be interviewing you.
Yo, thanks for having me on your show, man.
It's quite alright.
Yo, just a quick one. You're not going to ask me about the chimp, are you?
Live in 10 seconds.
Because he put that get up on himself. I'm just saying.
The what?
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Okay, let's fast forward, because I'm trying to hear what this dude says in the background at the end. And, okay, so see, he asked him about the government. I'm thinking, what's the chip incident? Hang on. Keep going, because this dude is highly suspicious to me. Okay, keep going. The sound is like really, it's really funny, and the flashing lights and the colors are not it. The visuals are actually pretty decent for this segment.
I might not agree with you.
So, Jeremy said on purpose that...
National Nightly News, we pride ourselves on remaining neutral, unbiased, and independent of any outside influence.
Well, thank you to little Jeremy Donaldson for providing our culture spot. Coming up, we'll be speaking to a couple of familiar faces about their upcoming dramatic outing. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
Okay, let me see what they're
the
saying.
ads.
Jenny, this is fucking outrageous!
Thank you so much. If you could just come with me.
No, this is ridiculous. Who do I complain to?
This is just a mix-up, I'm sure. Now, if you come with me, I really do have to ask
Oh,
you
trust
to
me.
leave.
My father's going to hear about this.
I understand. This is unbelievable, Megan!
I don't know what you're talking about, Jeremy.
You don't know what he's talking about. So, yes, we can never censor ideas. Well, so that's the thing. Because, like, this whole game has gotten me, like, just conflicted on so many levels. So, you know, the artist was basically, like, to me, personally, even though I disagree with him, he should still be allowed to say fuck the government. But we were censoring him because Advance wanted him censored. And we weren't just censoring the swear words. And, but the thing is, at the end of the segment, Advance started to like us. But we're supposed to be sort of an unbiased place. And I'm like, why were we censoring that particular artist? It's like, I get it, like, but here's the thing, like, in my head, it's like, the people are probably smart enough to figure out that he's rich, or that he was rich before the thing because of the stuff that he said during the interview beforehand. Like, oh, hey, hang on, let me go back, let me show you. So let me go back. So, again, he claimed to be raised by the street factory. he claimed to be raised in the streets and that his mom died. He claims that. But then when Jeremy asked him about where he stands on, like...
You don't. People have been rehoused on property seized from the historically wealthy. And that couldn't have been you, could it?
Look, yeah, I worked hard to be here. I built this from nothing, and I deserve to be rewarded for that.
Would you say you worked harder than, say, a farmer or a care worker?
I don't know. But if people are taking something from my music, choose to value it, buy it, who's to say I don't? And no one can take that away from me.
Not even to help, say, vulnerable children? Mr. Cheese Slice.
What is it you're trying to say?
See, because here's the thing, you can't just have your whole backstory like, oh, I was raised by the streets, like, a bunch of orphans in my crew stole, and it's like, but then you say you hate this wealth redistribution for wealthy people. That's suspicious. So you can't just say that, so it's like, he got called out on that, so it's like, he was probably like a nepotism baby, or something like that, or somebody historically wealthy. I bet you his mom's not even dead. And I bet you it's just all dad. Yes, Mr. Cheese Slice. Yeah, I think his name is Chase Us, which is like maybe a play on Jesus or like Jay-Z and Jesus, so Jesus. But no, this dude was really suspicious the whole time. I wonder if he's a part of like the uprising stuff that we were saying. Okay, so let me see. The last one's Tommy on tour. I wonder if there's anything bad said in the background. If it will load correctly, by the way.
No, here we go.
Oh, shut up. Stop it.
Look at him.
If we could just get you in position.
Oh, say no more. Say no more.
Megan, Jeremy, you remember Mr. Algebra?
Vividly.
And Mr. Harris, and this is Ms. Raiden.
What?
Philippa, please.
We're back together again, eh? Who'd have thought it?
Perhaps a lower order demon.
Yes, it is awfully exciting, isn't it?
I like how they are all in agreement that we make fun of this one person, because even I'm like, sir, you should not have quit your day job, but advance aloud for it and you can live your dream, so who am I to judge you? Like, oh my god, he's such a bad... He's like... It's so bad.
Right, okay then. He's
gonna fast forward. I want to fast forward to the part where he's basically directing them without pants. I need to see that again. Okay, hang on. It was right there. Let me go back. Pause.
Jeff, the viewers at home will be dying to know exactly what is it that you bring to the show.
Oh, good question.
Okay, there he is. There he is. Let me
These
see what he's
guys will
doing.
agree with me when I say that it's my my steady hand on the tiller, my arm round the shoulder approach that's really brought the production from strength to strength.
Absolutely right. Jeff's contributions are immeasurable. He was our rock. Can you give us a
not
sneak
wearing
peek
pants,
of
sir?
anything else that might be in the show?
Yeah, all sorts, yeah.
Yeah. We've got lots of exclusive first-hand experience.
Yes, all of this was paid by the government, by the way. Everything you see right now was paid for. Maybe you shouldn't have spent money on the tour bus, dude.
And from all of us here, have a peaceful night.
That's the ads. Let's get reset for tomorrow, please.
Hey, we must stop bumping into each other like this, eh?
Oh.
Was that? Oh, that was that dude's gum. That's right. He gave him his gum. That's petty. Okay, the ads. Okay, so, I did not play. No, I played. I want to see, because some of these ads also have lore. Where's the one for Neil? I need to see Neil's. Neil, what did you do? I never play Neil's ads because
Hi, it's Crazy Neil here. I'm the druid, the really fluid, because I've got a solstice with the mostness. So come on down to Crazy Neil's for a crazy midsummer deal. Come down and buy some patio furniture, some garden furniture, patio furniture with some garden furniture next to it on the garden next to the patio. We've got garden furniture that looks like a cello, garden furniture that looks like a car, garden furniture that looks midsummer deal. We've got all sorts of stuff in the garden. We got fish, we got flowers, we've got dishes, we've got sacks, we've got garden plants, we've got garden ponds.
None of those things look clean, by the way. I love Neil. Neil, I have a feeling that Neil is going to get in trouble for something, so I don't play his ads, but they're so entertaining to watch in the background. Also, in the time that, in the time I play the game, Neil has had a car sale, a house sale, has said that his ex-wife has left him, and in the weird dream sequence, he ate his ex-wife, so I have a feeling, because I still believe that dream sequence was trying to tell me something. I just don't know what yet.
Got frogs! If you want an elephant, you can take it away in a wheelbarrow. You want it, we've got it. We've got bird baths, we got duck baths, we've got fire pits, we got a whole mess of crazy frogs with water coming out of their mouths. This is a crazy deal from a crazy midsummer deal. No from no, home
yeah,
from home.
Neil is no filter.
Because we've got men with trombones, we've got reclining giants, we've got...
Are you talking to me? No, but they can hear you, right? Yeah, they can hear me. Okay.
Crazy garden gnomes with glasses. What's all that about? If you've got a loved one and you want them buried in your back garden, come on down to Crazy Deal because we've got a headstone for you. And guess what? It's 50% off engraving. I'm not even making a profit. I'm making a loss. Get on out to the Crazy Neil.
He just said he'll sell you your own tombstone. We love an entrepreneur.
Deal summer deal show. Yeah.
I know Neil is gonna get in trouble for something. I don't want to risk showing anything to. Okay, what is this thing that the cosmetics people were pushing? Because last time, remember oh, what happened to her face? Oh, what happened to her face? I think it's the cream that she was trying to advertise the last time. The one that was literally 1% water but 99% salt. And it said it was to draw out the toxins on your skin. It's like, no, that's not how it works. And now, oh my god, she looks like she's like a lizard. Or like she has the Joker scars. I honestly wonder if that is from the, what's it called? If it's from the cream. What did they call the cream the last time? The La Roche or something cream?
Tired of dull and lifeless hair? Fed up of dry and brittle split ends? Then say hello to Acide Gastrique. Provitamin formula is a deep fortifying, intensive treatment that repairs and protects hair for irresistible shine. Only.
It keeps getting worse. I wonder if she's actively using the skin cream and that's why she looks like that. Because that is disturbing. Oh god, it's like, this company hasn't been sued yet, right? They're probably going to get sued in universe at some point, but like, oh no. Look at that. And I think they're trying to cover it up with makeup and they're doing a horrible job. And they're trying to sell the hair cream. It already says acid and gas. I wonder if it's just going to make her hair more brittle.
Acide Gastrique contains an organic blend of ingredients that penetrate deep into your hair, breaking down citrulline and glycogen for hair that looks and feels healthier. Acide Gastrique. Acide Gastrique.
She looks like she was toasted. Her face is so yeah. I think it's from the face cream, because the last... Wait, let me go back. Let me show you what was in the face cream. That's the salad. Here it is. The Justicon.
Why bother strengthening your body when you can strengthen your face? We believe your skin deserves the best, so the new formula actively removes harsh chemicals from your skin. The high salt content actually pulls the dihydrogen monoxide right from your pores.
Dihydrogen monoxide is water. That is H2O. You need that in your skin to look like this. Okay, sorry. So you need that in your skin to look like this, by the way. And yes, she looks like the Joker. And I'm honestly thinking that there's something wrong with every single cosmetics products that this company is selling. That's why I don't show the ads for them.
Be the crisp, brittle skin you've come to expect. New.
Oh, she wanted the crisp, brittle skin.
Judico Sean will revitalize the appearance of the strength of your face's skin. 41% of women we surveyed said they loved their visible flakes, and 7 out of 10 dentists would recommend it.
Not even 7 out of 10 dentists recommended that you put pure salt or whatever is in this on your face to pull it out and make your skin flaky. You don't need to. Oh.
Judico Sean, because we said so.
The extended one is like even more horrifying, but let's go back to this one. So let me fast forward to where we were.
Lifeless hair, fed up of dry and brittle split ends, then say hello to acid gastrique. Provitamin formula is a deep fortifying intense.
It probably was. You were just putting salt on there and whatever it's in the cream. Yeah, her hand was definitely burning though.
And protects hair from irresistible shine. Only acid gastrique contains an organic blend of ingredients that penetrate deep into your hair, breaking down citrulline and glycogen for hair that looks and feels healthier. Acid gastrique.
The close-up makes it worse because it's like her skin is peeling under her neck too. Oh god, it's so bad.
It nourishes from root to tip for 8 times the strength of other brands. 6 out of 10 shampoo is recommended.
Wait, hang on. Not tested under... Y'all see this, right? Not tested under laboratory conditions based on estimates washing with the Stay Sharp brand kitchen knives. The Stay Sharp brand kitchen knives. So, this isn't even tested by professionals. Okay.
6 out of...
Okay, let's see. Hair care professionals with qualifications in shampooology from Eye of the Beholder Institute of Beautyology. So this is their in-house thing. So they're probably lying. Yes! Exactly! So it's like, what did they test the skincare cream on? Because there was no, things like this in the other commercials, so I wonder if they were getting complaints. This is not about to be a company for long, hopefully.
10 shampoo is recommended. The intensive formula acts fast, repairing damage and strengthening strands for hair that's truly unbreakable.
Metaphor for hair strength.
Rapid repair and protect. Deep, nourishing, intensely strengthening Pro V formula. The irresistible, healthy-looking great hair days that make you say, "Look at my hair."
Look at my hair.
Imagine going to your new job and your boss tells you to put the shampoo on knot. It's probably, what's the thing, because there is something you can put on knives to help sharpen them. I forgot the name of it, but it helps sharpen them after, so you clean it, you put it on the little rock thingy that helps sharpen it, and then it's that after thing. I wonder, why are they selling this? Who's letting them sell this?
Acid gastrique. Because you have to.
She does not look happy. Those eyes scream, "Help me." And by the way, it's the acid gastrique. It's so it's acid and gas. That's probably what you're putting in your hair. Okay, so let's see what the propaganda that the Advance is spitting out that I was supposed to play. Let's see what they're doing.
Here at Advance, we know you're worried about the future. This territory is changing fast, and that makes other countries uncomfortable. But that won't stop us. And we intend to make sure that in these challenging times, every citizen gets their fair share of the abundant, nutritious food we grow right here in the territory. Your entitlements book will be coming to you by post in the next...
The fan music in the background. Yeah, okay, so... But basically what they're saying is that we're probably about to have a food shortage. Don't... Oh yeah, because there's sanctions on us from other countries. So I wonder which of the countries we import some of the food from. So, so now we literally have to empower our farmers again. I wonder if, because this kind of takes place in the UK. I wonder what can be grown there, like what's safe to grow there. Hang on. We have the internet. Let's see, like, because they're making it look as close to the real world as possible. Let me see, what foods grow in the UK. Well, what food can grow in the UK? So, okay, so in the UK, they grow onions, garlic, potatoes, tomatoes, peas, salads, and blueberries. And they don't have enough land space like America does for all the cattle. So when you're starting to get a food shortage, you don't give more food out. I wonder if they're going to try and ramp up production on some of those farms. Because, like, at some point in all of this propaganda, they said they were going to empower the little people again. So I wonder if they're going to, like, allow them to grow more food so that they can feed the people. Or if they're going to, or if the, like, sanctions fall through and they're able to import food again. Because I know, like, I know for a fact that, some of, like, the cheeses and the, like, tomatoes and some of the vegetables in the UK get imported from Spain and Italy. So, and I have no idea what the I have an idea of what to steal the potatoes from that. I would do that. Isn't that what led to the Irish Revolution the last time? That there was potatoes and they didn't give it to the Irish people? That's probably what's going to happen again.
Few days, and it will let you claim enough food for the week, every week, at one of our many new distribution centres. Everyone will get their fair share, and no one will be left behind. So you can carry on coming together to enjoy life and make wonderful memories. Because we've shown our international friends what's possible when we all pool our resources and come together in a sense of team spirit.
I don't like how quiet this dude is talking.
What the rest of the world thinks. Save your concern for those around you, your family, friends, and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
Hey, finally, there were black people in this one.
Advance. Let's keep on setting a shining example.
Like, the last couple of commercials, there were no black people. I'm like, hey, there's black people in this propaganda. There's so like no one in the UK is friendly. Okay, so the ads I played were the advanced ads, the sports ball game that I think I already showed the sports. No, I didn't show it, but it's probably ridiculous. Indeed, it's like British people, British opinions. So let's look at the responsibility, because this is the thing that the group is trying to do next after the failed Snuggle Bear stuff.
Hi, I'm Sophia Remington, CEO of Remington's Fist, and I haven't had children, not yet anyway. But it doesn't take a parent to tell you that what a child needs is to be wanted and loved. Sadly, however, these days this sort of conversation happens far too often. Remington's Fist, Remington's Fist. So, you know, Brad, this past fortnight has really been amazing, but I'm afraid I have something to tell you. I'm pregnant.
But how can that be? You told me you're on the pill.
Not all contraception is 100% reliable, so I guess now we have to get married.
But we've only been on 5 dates. I don't even know you, Julie.
Jen.
5! He didn't know her name! 5 whole dates and you didn't know this woman's name, and you got her. I know it's like I know it's a reenactment, but I'm like, it's like you went on 5 whole dates and you still didn't know this woman's name and you still managed to get her pregnant.
Marriage and children seem to be a pretty big decision to make in a wine bar, Janet.
There has to be a better way. Now there is, young lovers. Now you can be doubly safe with these. This is Responsibility, the world's first male contraceptive pill.
Fun fact, they were trying to make a male contraceptive pill in real life, but they canceled the trials because the men didn't like the symptoms of bloating, mood swings, breakouts, and basically, you know, the subtitles literally say Janet. But no, so basically, when they were making a contraceptive for men here in the United States, the men in the study didn't like the symptoms, even though it's like, have you seen the symptoms for women's pills? It's the exact same thing. So why is it okay for us but not for you? Make it make sense. But I wish we had this. Responsibility. I really hope that this doesn't like, oh god, what are the side effects going to be?
Now men don't have to worry about difficult things like this anymore.
Yes.
In our almost entirely successful human trials, we found that there were...
She said almost entirely successful human trials. What is Did you not test this correctly?
Only occasional side effects. So I'm allowed to say they're safe to take.
I take all the offense. Oh my god. Hey, be nice, everybody. Be nice. Okay, so... Honestly, it's like legally because there are very little side effects. I'm allowed to say it's safe. No. No, that's not it at all.
Responsibility. Because children shouldn't be by accident. And let's face it, condoms suck.
I agree with the ending, but still... I honestly I need to see the side effects later, because I did put this ad on, so I need to see, okay, let's see the sports ball game. It's probably ridiculous. Oh god, I actually played this ad.
Is that a tiny bell?
Sports ball, the board.
It's the sound of a real sports board game action in a sports board game. Oh, your favourite sports board moments in the combat unit. Compete in the trivia round.
Dad, in non-Euclidean geometry, which type of surface has constant negative Gaussian curvature?
Is that a part of the sports ball game? Because remember we weren't really paying attention because we had to censor the naked protests that were happening. But, like, I have no clue what the rules are of this sports ball game. I think we all know that the bell is getting lost. Yeah. Because I honestly still don't know the rules of the sports ball game. They're not very clear. I think that's the point.
Hyperbolic?
Correct. It's a leap year. Catch the egg. Name that fish. Keep the bucket. Wait, is that? Yes, it's the toy story. Oh, you know what that means.
Yeah, I think it's a weird version of Trivial Pursuit because it's based off of the game that they were playing in Universe. That's like I guess like is a pro sport, but like this feels confusing. I wonder if it's gonna be like the instructions from like Chowder, and it's like not. It's like it's a dictionary. The instructions are a dictionary.
Put on the shame hat, and that's right. We win your kids.
What?
Sorry, they're ours now. Forget those tired old board games. The sports board game is...
I wonder how many parents would lose on purpose just so they take the kids.
It's the only game your family is gonna want to play.
What? What is this? I ran this ad. Gotta love 3 a.m. I ran this ad and I'm more confused than ever. Okay, let's just continue. Day 32. You win the kiss? A ladder worth climbing. Oh, okay, let's see. It is a lazy Sunday afternoon. Oh, by the way, let me show you guys my current wealth. Okay, I'll just keep myself right here so you guys can see my current wealth. Okay, oops. I keep closing out of the game window by accident. You're not the one. It's a lazy Sunday afternoon in the summer with you and Sam making the most of both kids being out the house. You bang your head coming out the cupboard with the last 2 slices of homemade cake. It used to be much easier when you could store things in the pantry. Why can't I store stuff in the pantry anymore? It's rare for you and Sam to actually get to finish sweet things in this house, so you savor every moment. Just as you take your last bite, you hear the sound of the front door slamming. That'll be Charlie back from the Go-Getters. You can hear him practically running to come find you. He's grinning from ear to ear. When he finally does, I have some really big news. You and Sam play along, sitting attentively with bated breath. Okay. Ready? Charlie asks. You both nod enthusiastically. With a flourish, he reveals a new badge from his pocket and proudly presents it to you, both examining it as he announced, as of today, I'm a member of the first year of the Cohesion Cadets. There's way more stuff I'm going to be doing, and I'll be working some weekends, but it's really cool. Yeah, there's story in between the broadcasting because you're seeing how the broadcast is affecting the world around you. But this is slightly concerning because I don't know if anybody else knows history. Didn't they do the same thing in Nazi Germany? They gave kids like these badges and they were supposed to like report their Jewish neighbors. Sam Crowder can't help but frown. It seems like a big step up for teenager. You're thrilled that he's happy and doing well. I don't want to be a downer for my kid. I want to. Yeah, because they would recruit like teenagers into like the Nazi army. Oh my god, I want to say I'm proud of my son, but also this is a weird. You have to admit that this is kind of weird, right? I'll support him. I support him. I'm skeptical, but I support him. A grown-up child. You've always had dinner as a family for the important events, and tonight is no exception. You've even invited Chris round as an olive branch, or Sam did, and that's why, apparently. It'll be the last time you're all gonna be together for a while. So far, you've managed to avoid fighting with Chris or Susie over politics, which Sam is... Why are we fighting over politics? What happened? What happened? Didn't I pick the right thing? I don't understand why they're fighting. Okay, with their exams... Huh? Okay, hey Siri, can you turn on the light, please? Okay, lights on. With her exams and your work, you haven't seen Susie. So here's it. What option did I pick? Because I could have sworn that I picked the correct option. Of course, it's a squeeze having your mom and Chris around, but you're making it work like Christmas. Hopefully, with your outburst. So, Alex, I believe you had a few words. Sam pointedly nodded towards Susie. Your daughter cocks an eyebrow with a quizzical expression, and you can't help but see a little of yourself in it. Ah, yes, of course. What's this about? Susie asks, laughing as she takes a sip of her champagne-adjacent sparkling wine. Sam points to this afternoon that it was a big day, that you should all be celebrating her achievement. What achievement? And since when did we start fighting about politics? I was congratulating my son the last time. What happened? What is the disconnect? So our little Susie, come on out. with it, Alex, we're waiting. Chris laughs, clinking glasses with Susie. Chris seems to be in good spirits at least, even if they're chiming in unhelpful as usual. I just want to say we're proud of Suze. Well done for getting into med school. Please, Chris, I'm trying to congratulate my daughter. Okay. Oh, Sue's mischievous smile becomes a grin as she gets up around the table and gives you a big hug. I'm gonna miss you. Oh, my kid got into med school. I'm happy about that. Oh, autistic viewer real. Thanks for following, I guess. I really hope that that's a meme name. Followed 16 minutes ago. Ooh. You can see Sam start to cheer up as they stand to join the embrace. Miss us. Are you going somewhere? That's a good question. Susie laughs and breaking the hug. No, you're not getting rid of me yet, but I'll probably have to leave when I get my first posting. Oh, hush now. Let's not talk about that. Sam cuts her off smiling. The rest of the evening passes as a happy word. Even Chris behaves themselves. You couldn't be prouder. Yeah, Chris, behave yourself. You weren't you were the one who decided not to pay your taxes. A sign of things to come. Okay, what is it? Sorry. Ooh. I like this funky, like, music. Let's see. Shopping something that always seems so tedious before sanctions has become more of a chore now. You managed to get almost everything you need for the family this evening, but you'll have to come back tomorrow to get through the week. There's a queue to leave the car park, though it's hard to make out why in the dark. Hopefully whatever's causing it won't be long. As the final car in front of you drives off, you realize the queue is actually due to a checkpoint set up at the exit. A friendly-looking man in an advanced uniform CCO emblazoned on... Oh no! Oh no! In number places on it, approaches your car and knocks on the driver's side window. You roll it down. Good evening, nothing to worry about. Can I just please see your team membership card? Didn't Sam sign both of you up for yours a few weeks back? You rummage the glove box and eventually produce your card. Are the cards mandatory now? I did influence people last time, like, that the cards were a good thing. Oh no. Yep, that's great, thanks. Don't forget to keep an eye out for the new team lottery starting up soon. Loads of great benefits. You have a nice day now. The man is all smiles as he pets the bonnet of your car and waves off. Free prizes just for having a card. Fantastic. So these cards are mandatory now. I mean, that's what it seems like. I'm just gonna be an idiot. I'm gonna be like, free prizes for having the card. Not fantastic. It's a little concerning that I needed to have that card at the checkpoint, by the way. An invitation worth ignoring. It is a Saturday and one of your few days off. You've made the most of it. But as late afternoon draws on, the invitation sits pinned to the fridge, staringly accusing at you. The Channel 1 Gala is a mandatory work event. Was very quick to tell you. Also, don't you dare be late. You've already skipped a work weekend once. You can do it again. You can't do it again. Best to go. I'll go. Can I take my wife? I would take my wife with me, couldn't I? I'll go, and I'll take... It says it's a work event, so would I be working in the studio, or would I be taking my wife, like, dancing? I can't tell. It's not specific enough. I'll go. Okay, best to start getting ready. You wonder if Sam will give you a lift. A drink or two might help with the enforced office socializing. Hopefully it won't be too bad. After all, you're pretty good at your job. Oh, okay, so can I... Oh, so did I bring my wife with me? I can't tell if I brought my wife with me. But this music's all jazzy, though. Okay, enough enjoying the music and shittily dancing. You arrive on time, barely, at the Venetian, one of the oldest and grandest hotels in the capital. You're surprised to see a queue to get in, and quickly realize it's because people are being searched at the door by some very military-looking personnel in smart attire. While you're waiting, you can't help but notice how just very opulent the building is, probably the fanciest place you've been to in your life. You submit to being pat down with a sigh of relief. You're let into the hotel. Once inside, you're directed to the grand ballroom and follow the signs. You marvel at the sheer scale of the place and the amount of armed security guards. When you finally arrive, a very severe-looking woman at the door asks for your name. Okay, see, it's getting concerning that I'm getting pat down now. Sorry, I have to clear my throat a lot right now. She curtly checks her lips before whispering something to the waiter beside her. You've made it just in time to be seated for dinner. Please follow a manual here to your table. The waiter smiles at you and opens one of the great double doors for you to enter. Immediately, you can see why it's called the Grand Ballroom. You pause for a second, take it all in. Okay, so that's what all the fancy dishes and stuff are for. You feel a slight tap on the arm, and Emmanuel gestures for you to follow him. He seats you at a table in the central floor area with a decent view all over the stage. Clearly, you are in Bozeman's good books at the moment. You're sat with some colleagues you've seen around the Channel 1 offices before, but didn't know that well. One informs you, far too excited, it's a very corporate evening of awards and speeches. At least the food should be good. God, I don't like mandatory corporate events in fancy places because it makes me feel like, why do you want me to be here? Because I'm not going to get paid to be here. Dinner is indeed lovely, and with the help of the no doubt very expensive wine, conversation flows easily enough. In fact, much to your surprise, we're actually presented with an award for the best newcomer to the Channel 1 family. That was unexpected. That is unexpected. I literally, didn't I miss a whole day because I didn't, hang on, the chair's falling down. Okay. Didn't I, miss, a whole day because I wanted to spend time with my life and nobody liked me for, a month or something? Okay, let's see. As you walk up to collect it, you recognize the presenter as Dr. Adrian Atkinson Blimley of the Incisors fame. He thanks Advance for sponsoring this year's gala before specifically thanking the Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement for being in attendance tonight. That is very concerning. Why are the Prime Ministers in attendance at a media function? And it's supposed to be a work thing, so why are they there? This is really, really concerning. He thanks Advance for supporting this year's gala. As you take the stage, you see the frontmost center table does indeed seat the Prime Ministers, as well as Bozeman, Meghan, and some very other well-to-do types you don't recognize. That explains all the security. As you're handed the award, Dr. Atkinson Blimey asks if you'd like to say a few words. You're Oh no! Oh no! I don't want to throw Dave under the bus! You're a little nervous and sputter out some quick praise for Advance and Channel 1. You make a joke thanking Dave for fleeing the country and leaving you his job. I'm not throwing Dave under the bus. We're gonna make the nervous joke. As you thank Advance, applause breaks out around the room. Peter, you're gonna stand up. Is that the magnanimously accepting it before saying tonight's not about them, but thanks all the same. As you head back to your seat, you see Bozeman nodding at you with a satisfied smile on his flushed face. That was the right speech. Just as you're finishing up dinner, one of the other people at your table points behind you. You turn to see Bozeman walking briskly past with Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement in tow. You're pretty sure he was pointingly ignoring you. He seems to be introducing the Prime Ministers to a selection of people at different tables. a selection of people at different tables. Better them than you. You finish off the rest of the meal and listen to the last few speeches, then head home. All in all, it's a surprisingly nice evening. You may actually look forward to the next one. Provided Bozeman invites you to that one, of course. This feels wrong. Right? This feels wrong. Also, I probably have to move myself again because I'm just now realizing. Well, no, I'll move myself back up to where I was. Remap your controls. I'm not gonna remap my controls. I like my controls where they're the heat wave. Oh, so this is when I get to turn on the fan. Because there's a fan, like, right here that I've never been able to turn on. Ooh. Oh, it is hot out. You see the heat coming off that? Why is there no phone? Work safety. Warning, electrified controls much have... Oh. Well, we don't have a phone anymore.
Alex, you will notice that the valves are heating up excessively due to the current heat wave. When they get too hot, the trip switch will blow, as you've seen. Once things have cooled down and the trip switch is back to normal, you can get the power back on. You should keep the fan pointed at the correct valve by aiming it up and down. The middle gauge when you're facing the screens will warn you, so keep an eye on it. Also, maintenance tells me that the fan power switch occasionally turns off for no good reason, so keep an ear open for that too. I'm sure you've already worked all this out though, Alex. You're a rising star at this network and we're all very proud of you.
But he is our gun-toting handler.
Who, Andy?
I don't know what the fuck his name is, do I?
He's here to keep us safe from people like Disrupt.
Right, keep us in line.
Looks like I missed the call. At 9:15. Dr. Adrian
10 seconds, everybody.
So we've got any actual real news tonight?
Well, the world's on fire. That good enough for you? Going in 5,
just after midnight.
4,
But first,
3.
Let's go over to Jeremy Donaldson for the National Night.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. The World Council establish a military blockade. Unjust to enforce punitive sanctions. Unjust. Now entering their 10th week. And a statement from team headquarters a short time ago.
Oh shit, hang on. Actually, let me start over. Let me start over because, like, I was like, what do you mean? I clicked the button to turn it on. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna start over. That was not good.
I'm sweating like Peter Clement in an off-license here.
Okay, we're working on it.
What, you've got someone to hose down the sun, have you?
Yes, they've just strapped on their wax wings.
Classical illusions are no substitute for air conditioning.
You know, I genuinely thought you'd be in a better mood today. She's not even here.
Yes, but he is. Our gun-toting handler.
Who, Andy?
I don't know what the fuck his name is, do I?
He's here to keep us safe from people like Disrupt.
Right, keep us in line. I hate guns. Give me the willies.
10 seconds, everybody.
So, we've got any actual real news tonight?
Well, the world's on fire. That good enough for you? Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Siege mentality tonight. The World Council today established a military blockade to enforce the military blockade. Unjust to enforce punitive sanctions. Unjust. Now entering their 10th week. And a statement from team headquarters a short time ago. Prime Minister Julius Salisbury issued a commanding response to this unprovoked escalation.
The World Council should make no mistake. This blockade and the illegal sanctions it seeks to enforce are an act of war and will be treated as such. Any incursion, however slight, into our territory will be met with swift and deadly force. You have been warned. You have been warned.
Don't forget about that pesky
Without a
problem
hitch.
on the fan.
With a celebrity wedding of the year off the card. With a celebrity Rumours have been flying as to the why. Rumours have been flying ever since they broke off their engagement. Ever since the separation of celebrity lovebirds Johnny Hansleaves and Tiffany Lamore has been the subject of fierce speculation. But earlier today, Johnny finally Johnny said he's received an outpouring of support after coming out as gay at a press conference earlier today.
Yay! I picked he was gay.
He said that despite the fear of reprisals, it was time he finally shared his truth. In the hope that gay young people would see that there's no shame in being a footballer. In it to Exciting news in advance today. Exciting the announcement of a new monthly prize draw for all team membership card holders. Every month, lucky winners from across the country will be picked at random to receive what Team HQ are describing as unique prizes worth more than money used to be. Take-up on the scheme has been much higher than expected, and if it's lucky winners the likely face is anything to go by, it looks like pretty soon everyone's going to have one. Everyone's going to have to have one. Hard pill to swallow. Throngs of men take the streets in response to the release of new pharmaceutical responsibility. Remington Smith's revolutionary male contraceptive pill first hit our shelves earlier this month. As a result, scores of men have been queuing around the block and around the clock ever since. Pharmacies up and down the territory report they are unable to meet the demand for the wildly popular drug, with some customers camping outside for upwards of 72 hours.
This would not happen in real life. Men would never take it.
Says they've scaled up production and will soon have manufactured enough to satisfy even the randiest of consumers. Leaders shipping out. The trap scientists undertaking a bold escape from Dante's tent have revealed which of their two erstwhile leaders will spearhead their journey to freedom. While throughout their careers it's been clear that Doctors Wall and Swartz have worked best together, it seems one of them is now going to be taking a backseat. Ingrid has always been the tempered coolant to David's flagellized metal. So it's no surprise that with the unexpected challenges the team have faced, they chose her methodical and effective approach to getting the team home safely. Critics, however, have speculated that her strategy may be delayed, as her name takes much longer to say. Burning down the house. The Capitol was put on high alert last night after disrupt terrorists set an emblematic fire in the heart of Parliament Bar. Violent conflict broke out at the demonstration after a mob of so-called protesters from the radical group launched an unprovoked attack on community cohesion officers in attendance. With the methods of this increasingly violent rabble becoming ever more extreme, many are asking if the military should intervene. Colonel Phineas Mad Badger, 14 leaders of the first
Phineas Mad Badger.
Oiled up and ready for action.
Whoa.
All this, and I'll be talking to some people with fascinating medical conditions, as well as one of the contenders in this year's Feline Football Championship and Feline Football Championship. That's up on tonight's National Night.
Okay. What? Interference? I hate the interference because I physically have to use the mouse and watch everything. What? No, no, no! Oh, no, 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 no! Interference! Interference!
Well, first tonight, our team of correspondents has been dispatched.
Oh, no! What is going on? I just...
of ours are coping with this unprecedented...
Oh my god! I resized it! Why didn't it go green? I resized it. Why didn't it go green? I just resized it. So I'm like, why are you still red? I resized everything. Okay, let me go back.
What, you've got someone to hose down the sun, have you?
Yes, they've just strapped on their wax wings.
Classical illusions are no substitute for air conditioning.
You know, I genuinely thought you'd be in a better mood today. She's not even here.
Yes, but he is. Our gun-toting handler.
Who, Andy?
I don't know what the fuck his name is, do I?
He's here to keep us safe from people like Disrupt.
More like keep us in line. I hate guns. Give me the willies.
10 seconds, everybody.
So we've got any actual real news tonight?
Well, the world's on fire. That good enough for you? Going in 5, 4, 3.
Okay.
Jeremy Donaldson for the National Night.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Good evening.
Okay,
Main headlines tonight. Siege mentality tonight. The World Council today established a military blockade to enforce the military blockade. Unjust to enforce punitive sanctions.
I'm gonna do the first one. What is the second one?
A statement from team headquarters a short time ago. Prime Minister Julia Salisbury issued a commanding response to this unprovoked escalation.
The World Council should make no mistake. This blockade and illegal sanctions it seeks to enforce are an act of war and will be treated as such. Any incursion, however slight, into our territory will be met with swift and deadly force. You have been warned. You have been warned.
Without a hitch, With the celebrity wedding of the year off the card. With the celebrity wedding of the year flying as to the why. Rumours have been flying ever since they broke off their engagement. The separation of celebrity lovebirds Johnny Hansleaves and Tiffany L'Amour has been the subject of fierce speculation in the tabloids. But earlier today, Johnny finally said he's received an outpouring of support after coming out as gay at a press conference earlier today. In a heartfelt statement, he said that despite
I got all the ads in. I almost forgot to put in the ads.
It was time he in the hope that gay young people would see that there's no shame in being a footballer. In it to win it. Exciting news for advance today. Exciting announcement of a new monthly prize draw for all team membership card holders. Every month, lucky winners from across the country will be picked at random to receive what Team HQ are describing as unique prizes worth more than money used to be. Take up on the scheme has been much higher than expected. And if it's lucky winners, the lighted face is anything to go by. It looks like pretty soon everyone's going to have one. Everyone's going to have to have one. Hard pill to swallow. Throngs of men take the streets in response to the release of new pharmaceutical responsibility. Remington-Smith's revolutionary male contraceptive pill first hit our shelves earlier this month. As a result, scores of men have been queuing around the block and around the clock ever since. Pharmacies up and down the territory report that are unable to meet the demand for the one
I am proud that the responsibility thing worked out, even though I'm forcing it to work out.
Satisfied CEO Sophia Remington says they've scaled up production and will soon have manufactured enough to satisfy even the randiest of consumers. Leaders shipping out. The trap scientists undertaking a bold escape from Dante's Take have revealed which of their two erstwhile leaders will spearhead their journey to freedom. While throughout their careers it's been clear that Doctors Wall and Swartz have worked best together, it seems one of them is now going to be taking Dr. Wong has always been the riskier of the pair, willing to push further and faster in the name of progress. We all remember his now infamous exploding chimp truck. Let's hope that getting the team home sooner doesn't mean they can't too many corners. Burning down the house. The Capitol was put on high alert last night after disrupt terrorists set an emblematic fire in the heart of Parliament Park. Violent conflict broke out at the demonstration after a mob of so-called protesters from the radical group launched an unprovoked attack on community cohesion officers in attendance. With the methods of this increasingly violent rabble becoming ever more extreme, many are asking if the military should intervene. Colonel Phineas Mad Badger Fortingley Davis of the 1st Mounted Badger Brigade.
I will never get over the Colonel Phineas Mad Badger. So I'm not saying anything. I'm trying to make sure everything's in order.
And I'll be talking to some people with fascinating medical conditions, as well as one of the contenders in this year's Feline Football Championship and Feline Football Championship. That's up on tonight's National Night. Okay,
I will take care of the interference. Got it. I'm taking care of the interference. No. Got it.
But first tonight, our team of correspondents has been dispatched to every corner of the country to see how the people of this great nation of ours are coping with this unprecedented First, let's go to Megan Wolf. In Shining on Sea, to see what this scientific community has to say. Megan, how's the weather there? Megan? How's the weather there?
Absolutely glorious, Jeremy. Thank you for asking. I'm here with Dr. Anne Burke from the University of Brixford. Are you enjoying the weather as much as I am?
Oh, yes, it's wonderful, isn't it? My eyelids are sweating. Isn't it? My eyelids are sweating.
And you're part of a team carrying out a study. You're just a team carrying out a study. Unbelievable feats, is that right?
Yes, that's correct. Yes, we want to be able to reassure the public once and for all that there's absolutely nothing to worry about, and that they can enjoy their sunstroke and fossil fuels in peace.
Sound very confident about that.
Oh, very much so. I can say without any hesitation, there's really no cause for any concern here. There's really no cause for any concern here.
So tell us about this experiment.
We take data from weather stations from all over the world, along with atmospheric samples, and we take all that and we feed it into this state-of-the-art computer, and very soon we'll be getting a high-tech readout of the result.
That sounds very fancy.
I should just say,
None of this would be possible without the generous support of Remington Spitz. This is all thanks to their unrivaled investment in our future, and may I just say, complimentary personal anecdotes. Oh, here we go. And, as expected, everything is absolutely fucked. Hang on. This can't be right. Right, but obviously you said a second ago that editing is fine.
Well, actually, under concern level, it just says, why, God, why?
We should be celebrating these wonderful results, I think. Celebrating these wonderful results, I think.
We need to evolve gills within 40 years. Here it just says, shit.
Look at you. This is meant to be a celebration. You can't go around looking like that. There you go, much better. Can I just say thank you again to Sophia Remington for providing all of this.
Everyone, we don't have long. Time is running out. We don't have long. Time is running out. Abandon hope and return to the forest. Abandon hope and return to the forest.
Enjoy that. I'd like to thank Dr. Burns for just one opinion on the climate.
The sea will reclaim us all.
There you have it, Jeremy. There you have it, Jeremy. But everything is just fine. I'm Megan Wolf. Here with science. I'm Megan Wolf. Back to you. Here with science.
Megan Wolf there, attempting to do some actual news. Next, heads over to Robin Short, who's in Scritchford with some of the winners of this week's team membership lottery. Robin, team membership lottery.
Thanks, Jeremy. I'm here in Scritchford with Gary Failsafe, a janitor at the local school, and Amelia Jackhammer, an aspiring poet. Both of you were drawn at random from those who hold team membership cards to receive this week's amazing prize.
Why do you not have anything?
Filled with fervent euphoria.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
And all that we had to do was fill in a form or two.
Wow, that sounds so convenient. That sounds so dying to know. But what have you won? Dying to know. What have you won?
I've won dinner with Julius Salisbury at one of the capital's
swanky
restaurants.
And I've been invited to Peter Clement's house to help him dredge Peter Clement's house. To help him dredge the
absolutely terrific. You must both be over the moon.
I've written a poem about it.
So, can you tell me about the moment when you first heard the news?
I was battling against a particularly difficult flow. When the headmaster came and found me.
I was involved in a similarly brutal conflict with a particularly arduous stanza.
So you were both polishing turds.
Interference? Oh, no.
I like to keep them intact for my collection. I like to keep them intact for my collection.
Oh, how unexpected. How unexpected.
I write poetry.
Potato. So Gary.
Let me keep the contents of his down. Clement's going to let me keep the contents of his down.
There's no harm in asking, I suppose.
Would you like to hear one?
No, thank you. Gary, when you signed up for team membership, was it in hopes of winning the lottery, or were there other reasons of winning the lottery?
I like a flutter, of course, but no. I like a flutter to sign up to keep coming into school.
Very sensible. It's important to know who we're trusting around our children.
I have an unpublished book of sonnets about children. Perhaps you'd like to hear about children.
No.
Or an anthology.
No.
Or an on the death of innocence.
I'd rather hear about Gary's turd collection.
Really?
Gary's turd
I thought you might say that. Really? I thought you might say that.
No. We don't want to hear about Gary.
Are you all right?
It's coming. It's inspiration, and it's delicious.
Right,
and
you
it's
are.
delicious.
Right, you are.
Today on the show, there's no news. Just a man who keeps multiple poos. Just a man who keeps multiple
This big one's my favourite. See how it's fibrous. Big one's my favourite. See how it's fibrous.
Would you encourage other people to enter for
He actually has a plate of turds.
If it's colour you're looking for, take a gander at all blue eyes.
The national news lost its way when it covered some crap on a tray.
These are quite rare.
Maybe that was unfair.
And that's all we have time for today. Back to you, Jeremy.
Thanks, Robin.
Jeremy.
What a lucky pair. Thanks, Robin. And finally in this segment, it's over to Patrick Bannon, who's gone to the smelliest town in the country to see how the unprecedented weather is affecting the locals. Patrick is affecting the locals.
Hello there, Jeremy. Hello, yes. I'm here live in Grizzleford, which has recently voted the smelliest town in the country. And I have to say that, you know, in this... And I have to say that, you know, it is. I mean, it smells really something... It's Barry Lardons, mate. You've lived here your whole life. How'd you put up with the sting?
Well, we're just all very proud of our achievement, to be honest with you. Tell that look at him, to be honest with you. Tell that look at him. Do you know what it's like, son? Being in the second smelliest town, being living in the shadow of Arseminster, But who's laughing now, eh? Who's laughing now?
So what happened, mate? So what happened,
the good
mate?
people from Wellington's Fist came in and saved the day with their factory.
You're talking, of course, about the newly built flour factory.
Yeah, they gave us this big presentation on jobs and growth. But as soon as we heard about the stench, we paid them whatever they wanted to put it here. Whatever they wanted.
Does the stink not affect your life in every way, Barry? I mean, perhaps if you're filling in a tax return, you're completing the physical act of love.
You get used to it after several weeks of your first bout of sickness. The judges were very impressed. Oh, that's nothing to worry about. It takes a few minutes before you develop any symptoms. Now, folk are saying something about the production line and how they dump carcasses directly into the water.
Probably a few valves on the high street.
On the high street. Should I see a doctor on the high street? Well, the first one is asking stupid questions. Then folk experience a lot of inhibition.
Course, do they? When was the last time you brushed your teeth, you stinking old tramp? When was the last time you brushed your teeth, you stinking old tramp?
A next recording is a period randomly bursting into song, followed immediately by delusions,
I'm sorry,
hello, it's sexy Patrick now. Hello, it's sexy Patrick now. Oh my God, look at me. I'm like a stallion. I'm gorgeous. Why didn't you tell me? I should take my shirt off.
No!
You know what? I'll even let you touch me if you want.
That will be the bout of undeserved self-confidence.
Love the Bannon. Feel the Bannon. Love the Bannon. Feel the Bannon.
And the ennui. All is left now are hallucinations and unconsciousness.
Was that you, Dotty? Why are you made out of elbows? Why are you made out of elbows? You know I don't eat opinions. You know I don't eat opinions.
Don't worry, folks. Once he wakes up, he'll be just fine. We'll just find a place to stick him where it won't matter how many times he evacuates his bowels. Right, that's all here from Grizzleford, a town that's really making a stink. I'm Barry Lardons. I'm Barry Jeremy. Back to you.
Thanks, man. With a naval blockade being set up around our coastline as we speak, when we come back, I'll be talking to three members of the general public who appear to be here purely for medical reasons. Don't go away. Unless, of course, you've got something better to do. We'll be back after these messages. We'll be back.
This next section features a potentially controversial guest, and Barnes may request some censorship if he goes too off topic. You've done a great job so far keeping everyone happy, so let's keep up the good work.
And I can't do this anymore.
You say this every Friday.
I've done something.
What do you mean? Jeremy?
My mic is still on.
Is this what he did? I'm not gonna play this, by the way. I mean, I might play this if they get really, really bad, but I'm not playing that right now. Let me turn off the fan. Make sure everything's okay.
Lottery to win.
That's what I'm talking about? Cat football? We should be doing an interview with the War Minister. Even the weather will be more fucking relevant than this.
Jeremy, public services.
Free. It's just something like keep people's minds off things.
Exactly, which is wrong. People's minds should be very much on things. Christ, it's so fucking hot!
Please take your seats as quickly as you can.
I can't do this anymore, Jenny. I've had enough. That's it. This is just
10 seconds! Over yourself, Jeremy. Why don't you stop feeling sorry for yourself for 5?
The team will look after you.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to to the National Nightly News. Welcome back to your host, the National Nightly Jeremy Donaldson. Me, your host. Later, we'll be talking to the captain of the territory's first cat football team, Professor Pumpkin. But first, I'm joined by three guests with some balmy bodily behaviours. Joining me is a woman who's been hiccuping for over 9 months. Isn't that right, Miss Piercy?
Yes,
Isn't that right,
that's right.
Yes, that's right. Tell us, what brought all this on? Tell us, what brought all this on?
Jeremy, it's all a bit of a frank with you, Jeremy. So I was watching your show, and I remember seeing the news about the election, and it had stopped in it.
Fascinating stuff. Also here is Frankie Steampipe. Perhaps you could explain to us exactly what your physiological football is. Exactly what your
I'm here to say it's high time people like me were respected. We're constantly overlooked in the workplace. We're whispered about on buses, and we're asked politely to leave children's birthday parties. Disgusting. And it's disgusting. I'm sorry, my bowels have comic timing. I'm sorry,
and finally, I'm joined by a man who answers every question honestly, even when it isn't aimed at him. How do you cope with that, Mr. Truman?
With a combination of booze, self-hatred, self-hatred.
Is that?
And hardcore. Not according to my therapist.
Is that?
Not according to my therapist.
Well, in that case, let's speak to Rose. Tell me, how does the hiccuping impact you? How does the hiccuping impact you?
I get shushed a lot. Work asked me to stop answering the phones. It's really stop answering the phones.
Well, I find it really fucking irritating.
People tend to believe your story?
Fuck no.
Actually, I've been surprised at how much support I've received.
And Frankie, why have you come here today?
Because my wife left me, and I was hoping because my wife left me.
We've started a group of people with elements deemed broadly comical by society. Take us seriously.
That's right. And we bloody well mean it. And who's bloody well mean it.
A bunch of fucking losers.
It's just us so far.
Losers.
And how much success have you had? How much success have you had?
I don't want to toot my own horn, but it's been a runaway success.
Shit all. Not a single person come to our fun run, and all of our leaflets fell in the canal.
Some people are saying your condition was actually cool by the shocking events of that night. What do you think?
Come on, Mr. Donaldson.
What do you think?
What it'd be like to have a pair of tits. What it'd be like.
I'm sorry. It's very hard. What was I thinking?
That you're a team fuck puppet.
What was I thinking?
Or a sellout cunt.
Apologies. Just remind me that he can't help it. And just remind me that he can't help television. Then what is it?
Fuckfest of propaganda masquerading as journalism.
Right, Frankie, Rose, tell us, how can you get involved with your cause?
Yes, we're holding a sponsored run in Capital Park next weekend called the No Smiles 13 Miles.
No, it's called the No Laugh Half. What did I say before the show? What did I say before the show? No, I didn't say.
Wow, we have to end that now. Wow, what a harmless bit of fun. What a harmless bit of fun.
Steady on. This is exactly what I'm talking about. We demand respect.
Yes, well, later, I'll be talking to Professor Pumpkin. I'll be talking to him on a world-class pair of penalty balls. Is that really necessary?
No, it isn't. Let go.
Is that really necessary?
No, it isn't. Let go.
Hand him at once.
Enough! Hand him at once. That's enough. That's enough. Enough.
What are you doing?
Oh my!
What are you doing?
Alex, don't you dare!
Alex,
don't you dare cut to the ads before I tell you to. Dare cut to the ads before I tell you. You in the broadcast centre. You in the broadcast centre. You listen to me. You cut to the ads before I tell you to. You cut to the ads before I tell you. Single person.
What? No, don't do that. Please don't do that.
I am thinking about what I'm doing. I've been thinking about it for a long time.
I'm making this good TV. I don't care.
Fucking what? Do you remember when we used to do the real news? Before it was all lottery winners and football. We are on the brink of a siege, the likes of which the world hasn't seen in hundreds of years. The enemy is at the gates, and I'm stuck here talking to these three. I'm stuck idiots. Talking to these three.
I'm gonna just censor your swear words so we can keep the family friendly.
You three, get the fuck out of my studio. Go on, now, go. Before I change my mind. Now, go. Before I change my mind. Jenny, lock the doors. Jenny, lock the doors. The doors. Lock the doors.
Yes, Jeremy.
Good. Yes. Now. Good. Yes. Now. You in the broadcast centre. You in the broadcast centre. You listen to me, Alex. You pay attention. You listen to me. Now. I'm sure you've already loaded up exactly what you're going to play in the commercial. But today's going to be a little bit different. But today's going to be a little bit different.
Okay.
Yes, you're really. Look to your right. There's a VHS tape, and I want you to load it into a VHS tape. And when I say so, and not before, when I say so, play it. And not before. You've got about 15 seconds, so I wouldn't waste any time. About 15 seconds.
Okay.
I wouldn't waste any time.
Alex, I assume you won't be playing that tape. This station does not negotiate with terrorists. I hope I've made myself clear. You seem to know what to do.
Every single thing that comes
Oh no, I'm playing the tape.
is either one-sided or banal. We're going to show the other side or banal. We're going to fucking balance. Are they good or days? Alex, play the fucking tape. I don't want any of you. If I see anything I don't like, I will not hesitate to
You're going to get me in trouble with that. Let's hope you made the right call.
reset the system for the third segment. I imagine the ratings are going to be through the roof.
Let them lie about us on the news. We are the resistance. We are disrupt, and we're going to tell you the truth.
What is the truth?
Advance aided by the mass media are lying to you.
What did you do?
The elderly are not a burden. The rich were not all crazy. And the team membership card is an ID card, no matter how tempting the prizes are.
No matter how tempting the prizes are.
A voice from the shadows trying to tell you that everything you know is wrong. Why would you trust a man too scared to show his own face?
Bro!
Please, don't switch off. My name is Alan James, and I think that certain rights are worth fighting for. The right to keep the rewards of our own hard work. The right to be kept alive in our dotage. And the right to question our government without worrying what our children will report to their fellow go-getters. I love this country. It may be what I am.
But Alan.
In fact, I'll die for it, if I have to. But I can't do it alone.
Alan, no.
How long?
But we need your help, your support, please. Look for us, find us, and if you also know in your heart that there is something deeply wrong in this country, join us.
There is something deeply wrong, but I don't think it's the thing you think it is.
This wasn't what I planned. I mean, some of it was. I had a speech, good. But this was unexpected. This was unexpected.
So what now, Jeremy? So what now, Jeremy?
It was supposed to be your day off. It was supposed to be your day off.
Please, don't do any more stupid things today. Please, don't do any more stupid things today.
How long, Jenny? How long?
You already lied.
Okay.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Unexpectedly. Joining me, very much imagine with my last broadcast. I very much imagine with my last.
The ratings are through the roof. I am doing so well.
And it's someone I consider Nightly News, and it's someone I consider a friend. Well, and next to her is. What's your name? What's your name? Andy's a policeman.
Andy.
Only Andy. We don't call him that anymore. Only he's a community cohesion official. He's a community cohesion official. Sorry.
It's community cohesion officer. It's community cohesion officer.
And how's that feel, Andy?
CCO.
Being rebranded. Being rebranded.
It's good. It's not about confrontation anymore. It's not about confrontation anymore. The force had its fair share of problems. The force had its fair share of problems. The team doesn't have as many.
But it still has some. But it still has some. Couldn't or wouldn't?
I couldn't say.
Couldn't or wouldn't?
I don't know what you want me to say.
Christ, you're fucking useless, aren't you? Christ, you're. We'll come back to you later, aren't you? We'll come back to you later. Jenny?
Don't want to be on the news, Jeremy. Don't want to be on the news, Jeremy.
Oof.
That's perfectly understandable. That's perfectly understandable. We'd want to do this. We'd want to do this.
Jeremy went insane, y'all.
Jenny, why did you join the National Nightly News? Why did you join the National Nightly News?
I always wanted to work in news.
Yes, but why specifically this program? Yes, but why specifically this program? The National Nightly.
It was the news everyone trusted.
Was?
It was the news everyone trusted. Do you really want to quibble semantics at gunpoint? Do you really
Is
want
there
to quibble
something else
semantics
you'd
at
rather
gunpoint?
discuss? Is there something else you'd rather discuss?
Alan James sized elephant in the room you seem to be ignoring. Elephant in the room you seem to be ignoring. I saw your face when that hood came down. I saw your face when that hood came down.
It's about the message, not the messenger. It's about the message, not the messenger.
Like I said, you
No. I didn't know. No. The people I met, I didn't know. He wasn't there. The people I met, I didn't know it was Alan James.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know it was Alan James.
I'm sorry. Alan, seriously. Fucking James. You're flushing your life down the toilet. For flushing your life down the toilet. I love you, Jeremy, but God, I love you, Jeremy, but
He's a good speaker.
Oh no.
He's popular in the country. He's popular in the country.
That right.
Ooh.
That right.
Look,
This
forget
is-
Alan James. There is still something deeply wrong. There is still something and you know it, Jenny. Wrong. And you know it, Andy. And you know it, Jenny. And you. You know it, Andy. You know it too. And you.
God,
you know it too.
I'm panicking.
Who stinks of shit? I'm interviewing a guest. Patrick is paddling about in shit. Patrick is paddling about. Robin is literally interviewing someone who collects the fucking stuff. Interviewing someone who collects. I mean, it's not sophisticated, Paul. What a metaphor. I mean, it's not sophisticated, Paul. We are sleepwalking our way into oppression. We are sleepwalking our way. And the news isn't saying anything. And the news isn't saying anything. We're not saying anything.
Says who? Alan.
What are all those scientists working on at Grentham? What are all those scientists working on? What are they testing underground at Altergrave? What are they testing?
I'm not censoring the blue stuff.
Make yourself fucking useful. Your turn. Make yourself. How many people have you brought in for consultations? How many people have you brought in for because they weren't carrying or didn't have just because they weren't carrying or didn't have team membership
identification that we will accept.
For how long?
That we will
just for how long? Then why do you need these?
Just here to help.
Then why do you need these? Not really help when it's offered at gunpoint, is it, Andy? Not really help when it's offered at gunpoint, is it, Andy?
Ooh.
Let me demonstrate it for you. Let me demonstrate it for you. Help you. Let me help you. You eat these cards with my notes on it. You eat these cards with my notes on it. And you'll probably digest a fact, Andy. Knowing a fact, wouldn't it, Andy?
I don't understand.
Do you want my help, Andy?
Yes,
Do you want my help, Andy?
Yes, whatever you say, yes.
Security are here, Jeremy.
Eat it. Eat the fucking news, Andy. Or I'll force it down your fucking throat. Or I'll force it down your... Go on, throat.
Jeremy,
really?
stop.
Eat it. Go on. Eat it.
Really?
Eat it.
Jeremy, stop.
Eat it, bully.
Jeremy, stop. They will kill you. Don't make me watch that, please.
Oh no. The ratings are through the roof. I am happy, but like I don't want anybody to die.
You're right, of course. Sorry, right. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, everyone. You can put the card down now, Andy. You can put the card down now, Andy. You can go now. You too, Jenny. Now. Fuck off over there. You too, Jenny. Off over there. Then you're nearly done. Then you're nearly done. All cameras on me. All cameras on me.
Oh no.
This new regime of ours is so... This new regime of ours is so... I understand that. But before we all hand off our freedoms, should we ask to who hand off our freedoms? Should we ask to who what's being done in your name? Don't you want to know what people were transitioned last month? How many people were transitioned last month? Again! A record high! Again! Shouldn't someone ask advance how they plan to deal with this blockade? How they plan to deal with or months of supply? How many years or months of supply? Why aren't we asking these questions instead of asking these questions? Instead of there's a cat backstage dressed as a fucking goalie backstage. Dressed as he even got the little gloves. He even got the little gloves. Anyway.
I won't censor the government stuff, but I will censor the swear words.
That's why I arranged for you to see that broadcast in the last break. I didn't know it was going to be him. I didn't know. But I guess that just about sums it up. But I guess that just about sums it up. With a paddle made of Alan fucking James. With a paddle made of Alan. Christ is also James. Fucking pointless. Christ is also pointless. I was going to quit tonight. I was going to quit. Take a holiday. Try something else. Take a holiday. Out of the limelight. Try something else. Out of the limelight. Having a relationship. I hear that. Nice. Having a relationship.
Oh no.
I never tried it. I loved them. I loved them. And now, well...
Oh God, Jeremy, don't!
Now, well... I've tried my best to be honest with you. I've tried my best
no!
to be anymore, but this just isn't the news anymore. I've lost my side.
Alex, think of the consequences.
I've let you down.
Cut the ads.
I've let you down.
No, I'm not cutting to the ads. I will not cut to the ads.
My name's Jay. If you can.
Do it now.
If you can. Somehow I envy you if you can. I envy you if you can. Have a peaceful night. Have a peaceful
Jeremy!
night.
Yep.
Jeremy!
Yep. And time for some ads. I'm gonna get fired.
This summer, your little one.
Ooh, I'm gonna get fired.
Ferris wheel.
I got an A+. Oh, peaceful night, and the man behind the... Ooh, I'm gonna be in so much trouble. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I know I shouldn't have shown that on live TV, but good God, look at the ratings. Oh, no. All offensive interference show adequately edited. You played one ad for too late. Advance is angered by the content. Valves have been excellently handled. Ooh. Oof. Oh no! Oh no, this was bad. I let him kill himself on camera. I did everything he asked for, by the way, because, not gonna lie, I do agree with Donaldson. Because there is a difference between reporting the news and making sure every problem is talked about, and then just putting on a bunch of fluff pieces. It's like, I really hope... Oh no. I got a small bonus for that. I made some damn good TV right there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, because I wasn't really listening to what he's saying, but I don't want to show that again. I have mature stream on, right? Yeah, I have mature stream on. I didn't even get to play all the adverts. So here's the thing. I do not like the fact that the resistance is Alan James. I like more what Donaldson was saying, though, where you have to report the news as it is and ask people the hard questions. But, oh no, I don't want Disrupt to do, like, anything. Oh no. I feel so bad. I gotta replay that. Low tape.
Well, in less than a minute, we'll be going live to the newsroom. But before that, let's take a quick peek at tonight's scorching lineup. At 6:30, Megan Wolf is at the beach, chatting with members of the general public for a special heatwave edition.
Wait. What did he say? Wait.
That's followed at 7:30 by a double bill of movies, as we show Alabama Jones and the Last of the Nazis, followed by its controversial sequel, Alabama Jones 2, Whoops, Looks Like I Missed a Few.
Is that an Indiana Jones parody?
Dr. Adrian Atkinson Blimey will be chatting with a 6-year-old chess prodigy at 11:30, before the weather and close down at just after midnight. But first, let's go...
I'm gonna fast forward. Hang on. I gotta fast forward to where shit really hit the fan. I need to see that. I need to go back to that. Wow! Oh yeah, the interference. The interference was pretty bad, but I managed to keep up with it. Okay, so let me see the edit. Because I need to go to where he was. Because I was doing... that was some grade A TV. I got a bonus for that. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Into Professor Pumpkin. A ginger tabby with a world-class pair of penalty paws. Is that really necessary?
No, it isn't. Let go. Not you.
Unhand him up. Enough! That's enough! Enough!
What are you doing?
Try not myself.
Alex, cut.
Don't you dare! Don't dare cut to the ads before I tell you to.
Okay.
You in the broadcast centre. Bozeman's little scapegoat. You listen to me. You cut to the ads before I tell you to, and I will kill every single person in this studio.
Jeremy, think about what
I am thinking about what I'm doing.
Oh,
I've been thinking about it for a long time. We all should be. Christ, it's so hot in here. Do you remember when you used to do the real news?
By the way, I like how I still managed to censor out all the swear words. So I only censored the swear words towards the end rather than, what's it called? Rather than the government stuff. It's like, because this stuff must have looked
all
wild.
Winners and bloody cat football. We are on the brinks of a siege, the likes of which the world hasn't seen in hundreds of years. The enemy is at the gates, and I'm stuck here talking to these three idiots.
I think my hiccups have stopped.
You three. Go on, now, go, before I change my mind.
Oh no. Ooh, because stuff got tense here. I was so focused.
Lock the doors.
Yes, Jeremy.
Now. Good. Yes. Now. Right then. You in the broadcast centre. Alex, you listen to me.
Oh,
You
I'm
pay
Alex.
attention. Now, I'm sure. And because every single thing that comes out of this studio is either one-sided or banal, we're going to show the other side for a bit. For a bit of balance.
Good evening. You know who we are.
It's Alan James. I wish it was another person, though. I wish it was him.
Oh. Please, don't switch off. My name is Alan James, and I think that certain rights are worth fighting for. The right to keep the rewards of our own hard work. The right to be kept alive in our dotage. And the right to question our government without worrying what our children will report.
Alan, you are not the right person for this movement.
So what now, Jeremy?
It was supposed to be your day off.
God, please, don't do any more stupid things today.
How long? How long, Jenny?
You're already live.
Okay.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Joining me, unexpectedly, for what I very much imagine will be my last broadcast, are two new guests. Jenny works here at the National Nightly News and is someone I consider, well, a friend. And next to her is, what's your name?
Andy.
Andy's a policeman. Only we don't call him that anymore. He's a community cohesion official.
Officer.
Sorry?
It's community cohesion officer.
Yeah, that
CCO.
edit's really bad.
And how's that feel, Andy? Being rebranded?
It's good. it's not about confrontation anymore. You know, the force had its fair share of problems. The team doesn't have as many.
But it still has some.
I couldn't say.
Couldn't or wouldn't?
I don't know what you want me to say.
Christ, you're useless, aren't you? We'll come back to you later. Jenny?
I don't want to be on the news, Jeremy.
That's perfectly understandable. Who'd want to do this?
Oh no, Jeremy. Jeremy was the only one making sense here, by the way.
Why did you join the National Nightly News team?
I always wanted to work in news.
Yes, but why specifically this program? The National Nightly News.
It was the news everyone trusted.
Was?
Is. Do you really want to quibble semantics at gunpoint?
Is there something else you'd rather discuss?
Well, there is a great big Alan James-sized elephant in the room you seem to be ignoring.
What do you mean?
I saw your face when that hood came down. You didn't know, did you?
It's about the message, not the messenger.
Like I said, you didn't know.
Ooh.
No.
That is bad.
I didn't know.
Because that's the thing. He probably wouldn't have played it if he knew it was, if he knew it was Alan James. Because he doesn't like Alan James. And most sane and rational people know that they don't like Alan James. So, like, he was probably right about, like, the face. Sorry, I'm readjusting my chair because for some reason, like, stuff is not in place today for some reason. But no, like, it was Alan James, and nobody trusts Alan James. So the fact that he's the leader of, like, this thing against the government when Donaldson is the only one making sense makes no sense.
The people I met were with, he wasn't there.
God,
I didn't know it was Alan James.
I'm sorry, but seriously, Alan James, you're flushing your life down the toilet for... God, I love you, Jeremy, but...
He's a good speaker. He's popular in the country.
Yeah, with crazy people.
That's not right.
Look, forget Alan James. There is still something deeply wrong. And you know it, Jenny. And you know it, Andy. And you at home, you know it too. Meanwhile, I'm interviewing a guest who stinks of Patrick is paddling about in and Robin is literally interviewing someone who cannot stuff. I mean, it's not sophisticated, but what a metaphor. We are sleepwalking our way into oppression, and the news isn't saying anything. We're not saying anything.
Says who? Alan James.
What are all those scientists working on at Grantham Downs? What are they testing underground at Altergrave? Andy, your turn. Make yourself How many people have you brought in for consultations just because they weren't carrying or didn't have team membership cards?
Oh, well, there's other forms of identification that we will accept.
For how long?
We're just here to help.
Then why do you need these?
That is a very good point.
Not really help when it's offered at gunpoint, is it, Andy? Let me demonstrate it for you. Let me help you. You read these cards with my notes on it, and you'll probably digest a fact. That'd be helpful, wouldn't it, Andy? Knowing a fact?
What? I don't understand.
Do you want my help,
Yes,
Andy?
yes, whatever you say, yes.
Security are here, Jeremy.
Eat it.
What?
Eat news, Andy, or I'll force it down your...
Oh, Jeremy, stop.
Go on.
Really?
Like, this is really, really tense. Like, I know I wasn't saying
Jeremy,
to, and that we're
stop.
basically watching it over again. I'm just like, I'm just actually looking at what's going on.
Please, don't make me watch that.
Oof. I really hope Jeremy's going to be a martyr and they try not to sweep it under the rug. But the thing is, I don't want Alan James to, like, use what Jeremy was saying, because Jeremy is the only person making sense. He just wants to talk about the news unbiasedly. Alan James is just a regular crazy person, but now the advanced government isn't doing what they were supposed to in the beginning. They only did what they were supposed to in the beginning. People fled and they were trying to do it. But if the countries hadn't put sanctions on them for actually providing for their people, none of this would have been happening. And we would still have Jeremy! Jeremy!
Sorry, everyone. You can put the card down now, Andy.
I'm glad I captured that.
You can go now. You too, Jenny. Over there.
Oh no.
And here
Jeremy.
All cameras on me.
I forgot to switch the cameras. There was full crotch and gun.
This new regime of ours is so seductive. I understand that. But before we all hand off our freedoms, shouldn't we ask to whom we're handing them over? Don't you want to know what's being done in your name? How many people were transitioned last month? A record high. Again, if you care. Shouldn't someone ask Advance how they plan to deal with this blockade? How many years or months of supplies we have? Why aren't we asking these questions instead of whose shit this? There's a cat backstage dressed holy, for Christ's sake. He's even got the little gloves.
Okay, that's kind of cute.
Anyway, that's why I arranged for you to see that broadcast in the last break. I didn't know it was going to be him, but I guess that just about sums it up. We are all creek with a paddle made of Alan James. Christ, it's also pointless. I was going to quit tonight. Take on.
You know what this reminds me of? So, I don't know if anybody else has seen the, movie The Network. I think it was, like, made in, like, the late 80s, 90s, about, like, basically a TV personality losing his shit live on the air. But this sort of reeks of that, but the difference is on The Network, is that after he loses his shit, he becomes really, really popular after that, and he ends up falling into the trappings of the network. Here, he's rallying against a really, like, new government, and he won't even live to see, like, his progress, because it's like, snap, like, I don't, like, he is not alive after that. Everybody knows that. I showed that live on TV. He is not alive after that, unless he misfired. But, this is what that reminds me of. This actually pretty captures it pretty well, because, like, because a lot of people, when we talk about journalism or journalists, is we expect them to have some form of integrity at some point. And this person right here who wants to report the news and wants to ask the hard questions is tired. And I don't want to make quote-unquote anecdotes to today, but like, remember, like, during the Trump administration, how we're all like, oh, the news is biased, It's like, it's always been that way. The ones that are, like, really truly unbiased are the ones that are really independent, but then they fall into the trappings of trying to get it out first and trying to get it out the fastest. And I'm going into entertainment studies, and I'm not joking. I literally applied to work for CNN because I just want to be behind the scenes, but, like, the only way for me to get experience in regular Hollywood just to tell bullshit stories is to maybe do something really practical behind the scenes first and build up where I'm supposed to be. So it's like I get his frustration too. But this is just a parody for the UK, because the UK system, to my knowledge, in the UK they have two main television studios. They have ITV, which is an independent studio that's allowed to run ads, and they have the BBC, that even though it is supported by the government, a lot of the shows and a lot of the broadcasting have editorial control or integrity. So it's the editors who decide what they put out. Here in America, we do have, like, public broadcast, like, TV that is supposed to be unbiased and that shows things, but most of it are, like, TV run by ads and stuff. So I wondered if I had picked, like, a different path for Jeremy, what my outcome would have been, or if this was always going to be the story. Because I have a feeling that if I showed something different or something else, that there was another path, but I'll probably have to figure that out later.
Holiday. Try something else. Out of the limelight. Maybe try having a relationship. I hear they're nice.
I like how he was not in a relationship the whole time, by the way.
I loved the news. And now, well...
Oh, God, Jeremy, don't!
I've tried my best to be honest with you, but this just isn't the news anymore. And I'm sorry.
Cut to the ads.
I've lost this
Alex.
fight.
Cut to the ads.
I've let you down.
She's yelling at me to cut to the ads, and I'm like, no, this is good TV. You saw the bonus I got.
If you can. Somehow. And I envy you if you can. Have a peaceful night.
Jeremy!
The no signal, and then I think I played an ad.
This summer, your little ones deserve
Oh no!
Ferris wheel. Carousel.
Oh! How many times has that scene occurred in history? So the only, like, in real life, is that what you're asking about, Raven? I can't tell. Because the closest thing I can think of that I remembered learning about in class was in, like, the 1980s, 90s, where in, I think, San Francisco, there was a local TV anchor who killed themselves on live TV. So yeah, this is the first time that happened in the game, but there was a local news anchor in like the 1980s, 1970s in San Francisco who was like really depressed and stuff. They killed themselves on live TV, and it was captured on live TV. And you know, they try and scrub everything, but like, you know, some people had VCRs back then and recorded the whole thing. But that's what happened in real life. But that is the closest example of that type of thing happening on TV. Let me see if there's another one. Killing themselves on live TV, because that's the only one that I know of, and you know, I think that's on purpose by design. Yeah, so Christine Chubik, 1974. This was oh no, this was in it's worse. It was in Florida. She was the first person to die by suicide on live national television. What happened? Oh, and she was okay, so she was okay, so she was depressed. Okay, so she was really depressed, and she killed herself on live TV. Oh, there were 2 films made about her that I haven't seen yet. Okay. Okay, so there were like 2 films made about her, but yeah, like, because like hers is the first one that pops up. So yeah, also, I just like how I decided to play an ad.
We've got none of that, but I can tell you what we do have. Danger cars. Colourful germ pit. This way. Stay with us in our rustic accommodation with all the facilities you'd expect. Water. Grass. Hey, shoot, don't worry about that. With our fantastic live entertainment, actual activity, it's majestic, isn't it?
The hole is still there, by the way.
We'll take the whole family.
Yeah, there is still no signal after that. So yeah, I don't think I need to show the rushes.
I'm sweating like Peter Clement in an off-licence here.
Okay, we're working on it.
What, you've got someone to hose down the sun, have you?
Yes, they've just strapped on their wax wings.
Classical illusions are no substitute for air conditioning.
You know, I genuinely thought you'd be in a better mood today. She's not even here.
Yes, but he is. Our gun-toting handler.
Who, Andy?
I don't know what the fuck his name is, do I?
He's here to keep us safe from people like Disrupt.
More like keep us in line. I hate guns. Give me the willies.
10 seconds, everybody.
So, we've got any actual real news tonight?
Well, the world's on fire. That good enough for you? Going in 5, 4...
Yeah, the world's on fire. The heat wave reports. Let's see that one. Oh, I hate it. Like, I'm sorry. I have stuff that pops up in the background because I have notifications for certain things.
All this, and I'll be talking to some people with fascinating medical conditions, as well as one of the contenders in this year's Feline Football Championship, and her proud owner. That's all up on tonight's National Nightly News. Oof. And after that, I'll be asking my own thumb what it thinks about the global financial situation, as well as what 3 members of the general public think about how a nuclear reactor might work.
Could you be a little more dismissive in your delivery? I think there's a viewer out there somewhere who missed it.
Viewers? We still have some of those, do we? Perhaps they're hoping to run into a fact.
Jeremy, get it together. Don't give Bozeman any more ammunition.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yes. Coming back from the titles, quiet in the studio.
I'd really best not.
Flips on the beach?
But first tonight, our team of correspondents has been dispatched to every corner of the country.
Go on, then. But just the one. I am supposed to be working.
First, let's go to Megan Wolf in Shining-on-Sea to see what the scientific community has to say.
Megan's having the time of her life.
How's the weather there?
Heat, is that right? Yes.
Will never approve.
Asking.
Are you fucking kidding me? She's on a beach with a fucking cocktail with what looks suspiciously like actual news.
Would you rather she was here with you? Because that's been going so well recently.
No, I don't want that either. What I want is, well, never mind. Right now, I'd happily settle for a desk fan.
Bozeman will never approve it.
Do you know they have dinner together?
Who?
Bozeman and Megan, and Bozeman's wife, who is lovely, apparently. Who would have thought it? Bozeman managed to persuade some poor, hapless victim to shackle themselves to his ego.
Your mic's still live. And I have met Bozeman's wife, and she is lovely, actually.
What do you mean you've met Bozeman's wife? How come you've met her? I don't even know she exists.
Because in the 8 years I've worked with you, I've never seen you attend a single workplace social event.
I hate them, they're agonising.
Yes. Imagine the horror of spending an evening with your colleagues.
I'd rather spend an evening with that fucking rapper.
Do you remember when you used to be fun?
Yes, it was about the last time we did the actual news, wasn't it? Before your lot turned into this shit.
I'm sorry. My lot?
Well, it's not my fault, is it? Why are you even here today? I mean, it's supposed to be your day off.
I am not talking to you.
This can't be right.
Right, but obviously you said a second ago that everything is absolutely fine, so, you know.
But actually, under concern level, it just says, why, God, why?
We should be celebrating these wonderful results, I think.
There we are. We need to evolve gills within 40 years.
You look thirsty.
Here it just says, shit, shit, shit.
Look at you. This is meant to be a celebration. Can't go around looking like that.
Shit, shit,
there you go.
shit,
Much
shit.
better. Can I just say thank you again to Sophia Remington for providing all of this.
Everyone, we don't have long. Time is running out.
It's running out. Absolutely right. That is all we have time for.
Abandon hope and return to the forest.
There you are.
Go!
I'd like to thank Dr. Burns for
Is
just
this okay?
one opinion
Let me clean his
on the
overalls.
climate.
The sea will reclaim us all.
There you have it, Jeremy. Proof, if proof be need be, that everything
I've actually
is just
been
fine.
writing about
I'm
the
Megan
moment
Wolf.
we'd finally
Field
meet
science.
Robin.
Back to you.
It's in Iambic
Megan Warfare,
Pentameter.
attempting to do some actual news.
Okay,
Next,
then.
heads over to Robin
Shoo,
Short,
shoo.
who's in Scritchford
Why are you
with some of the
doing
winners.
You know, for a smart person, you're already thick. People want their flards more than they want their planet.
Is it true Sophia Remington pays for your tennis lessons?
Ooh!
Excuse me. I have to go and work on my serve.
Sophia Remington pays for Megan to do stuff. So, remember in that dream sequence when I thought that, like, well, correction, I don't know if I expressed it. She was a little too friendly with, Sophia Remington. I guess we found out why.
To receive this week.
Okay.
So, can you tell me about the...
When you first heard the news, well, I was battling against a particularly difficult floor test, probably one of the 6th floors, when the headmaster came and found me.
Oh, no, not that.
Polish
Look,
turd.
I know it's not your job, but can I get a
write
refill, please?
poetry. Potato. So, Gary...
I know it's not your job, and I don't want to come over entitled like a certain co-host of mine, but my throat is dry, and I have to be sat here until the inevitable clusterfuck of an interview that is this, Gary the Shit Collector, comes to an end. So, if you wouldn't mind, please. Well, go on then. Thank you.
Oh, God. He was really losing it in the background. Like you could see.
No!
Yeah, maybe this would have been avoided if they gave him a fan. I'm just saying.
I'd rather hear about Gary's turd collection.
Really?
Are you all right?
Yes.
Robin, what a lucky pair they are.
I know. Does he wash his hair? Doesn't do anything. But he's not also stuck here in this hellhole of a place sweating his
the
arse off.
unprecedented weather
I mean, it's unreal,
is
it's
affecting the
horrible. I mean,
locals.
what is going on with this?
Patrick?
This is mental. Hello there, Jeremy. Hello, yes. I'm here live in Grizzleford, which is...
Poor bastard.
My God, have you finally found someone in a worse situation than you?
I'm picking up that she might be somewhat annoyed with me.
For your information, Jeremy, me and my lot aren't the reason there's no real news left. I put plenty of ideas forward, but they always get squashed up the chain.
Fucking Bozeman.
No, not Bozeman, further up.
Oh, tell me more.
I shouldn't have even said that.
Well, Patrick, who's not looking presentable now, eh? Fucking arsehole.
Dang. He really does not like Patrick.
Talking, of course, about the newly built...
He hasn't even got a fucking tile.
I actually like the makeup girl who's just like, don't mind me, I'm just making sure you don't look sweaty.
I think that's enough now.
The symptoms?
Well, the first one
Have
is...
you noticed what's happening to him out there?
I have. It's funny.
Fuck off, do they? When was the last time you brushed your teeth, this stinking old tramp?
He just called the guest a stinking old tramp. Are we really going to let this continue?
Immediately by delusions of grandeur.
Oh, that's not really a problem. I've never sung in my life. Hello, it's sexy Patrick Bannon, and he's wearing sexy shorts now. Oh my God, look at me. I'm like a stallion. I'm gorgeous. Why didn't you tell me? I should take my shirt off.
No,
you know
you
what?
shouldn't.
I'll even let you touch me if you want.
That will be the bout of
He's
undeserved
taking his
self-confidence.
shirt off on national news. Shouldn't we get away?
Oh man, what's the point?
And the ennui. All that's
I'm
left
fairly
now
sure Patrick died.
are the hallucinations and unconsciousness.
Nana Dottie? Was that you? Why are you made out of elbows? You know I don't eat opinions.
Okay, he's passed out. He's
Don't
actually
worry, folks.
unconscious.
Once
Are we
he
going to
wakes
come
up,
back
he'll
now?
be just fine. We'll just find a place to stick him where it won't matter how many times he evacuates his bowels. Right, that's all here from Grizzleford, a town that's really making a stink. I'm Barry Lardons. Back to you, Jeremy.
Wow.
Thanks, Baron.
I'm pretty sure
With another
Patrick's dead,
blockade
by the
being
way.
set up around our coastline as we speak, when we come back, I'll be talking to 3 members of the general public who appear to be here purely for medical reasons. Don't go away. Unless, of course, you've got something better to do. We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back. Well, that was stupid, even for you.
I don't care. It's done. I am done. It's 200 fucking degrees in here, and I can't do this anymore.
You say this every Friday.
I've done something.
What do you mean? Jeremy?
My mic is still live.
Yeah, you've done something. We saw what you did. You gave us Alan James. Okay, so I'm trying to hear everything that happened in the background because it's like, I was so busy focused on the main stuff going on. It's like, I'm going to show you guys everything that
That's
happened.
what I'm talking about? Cat football? We should be doing an interview with the War Minister or a report from Grentham Downs. Even the weather will be more fucking relevant than this.
Jeremy, please, just breathe. It's just something light to keep people's minds off things.
Exactly, which is wrong. People's minds should be very much on things. Christ, it's so fucking hot.
Please take your seats as quickly as you can.
I can't do this anymore, Jenny. I've had enough. That's it. This is just...
10 seconds! Get over yourself, Jeremy. Why don't you stop feeling sorry for yourself for 5, 4, 3...
Welcome back to...
Just want to fast forward. I'm not sure if that dude has a disease or if he's just honest.
Fair penalty pause. Is that really necessary?
No, it isn't. Let go. Not you.
broadcast set. Christ, it's so fucking hot in here! Do you remember when we used to do the real news? Before it was all lottery winners and bloody cat football? Get the fuck out of my studio! Go on! Now, go! Before I change my mind.
Yeah, I would not want to be stuck with a farting person.
Jenny, lock the door. Right. Like, I will not hesitate to start by killing this man. Now, reset the system for the third segment. I imagine the ratings are going to be through the roof.
Yeah, the ratings were indeed through the roof. Oh no, Jeremy. Oh no, Jeremy. Oh no, we're reliving this moment a lot because I need to see what was said in the background.
How long?
Jeremy, please.
How long?
17 seconds.
And the studio doors are all still locked?
Yes. So what now?
I don't know. This wasn't what I planned. I mean, some of it was. I had a speech, look. But this was unexpected.
So what now, Jeremy?
It was supposed to be your day off.
God, please, don't do any more stupid things today.
Oh no. Gonna fast forward. I wonder if there's something said after it said signal cut. It's just saying, I know I'm gonna be in trouble for what I showed, but my ratings were through the roof. They are gonna keep me. Okay, yeah, so there's nothing after that. What ads did I... I didn't even get to show any of this. Wait, come on. Look, to sort of decompress, let's just play some Neil. I want to see Neil. Neil, what's going on, Neil?
Hi, it's Crazy Neil with our mega hot sunny summer deal. The prices are heating up, but the temperature's going down, or it's the other way around. We don't know. We've got dingoes, we've got ringos. Give me the flamingo, guys. I know the prices are mental. If you're boiling hot and you're thinking, I need to get cool, I need to get down to Neil's because we've got the aircon on. We're serving up ice creams to all the customers, but our prices are dropping faster than a kid with a cold. It's on the floor. Yes, they're dropping.
I wonder if, I honestly wonder if I had shown that advert, how many people would have gone to Neil's.
Every day, we've got crazy artificial paddling poles, ornamental paddling poles, big poles, little poles, any ground catching nets. Well, I don't care what you think, I'm gonna drop them even further. We got rubber rings for pets, we got rubber rings for you, we got rubber rings for them, we got rubber rings for her. Are you the managing director? No! We got everything from pina coladas, lifeboat starters, ladies on lilos. We got men in silos. If your favorite hobby is ice sculpting whilst the outside is boiling, we can let you sculpt dragons. We can let you sculpt flagons. We can let you sculpt ice.
I honestly wonder what would happen if I played this ad instead of this one. So I'm like, now, Neil.
Icebergs, whatever the temperature is doing, we got a fan. You don't care? You're fired! Hey! So come on down to the Crazy Neil Long Hot Summer Deal Steal.
I think we all needed some Neil. Okay, let's continue. I gotta see what happened afterwards. How are things at home? That thing on the bottom was not a tape to remember. Oof. I am well off. You wake up still partially... Yeah, I would be in shock too. By the way, I am well off, by the way. I'm well off. I am rich. I am a part of the 1% people. Still partially in shock from what you saw on the news last night. What you had to edit on the news last night When you came downstairs, you find your fan sat in the living room waiting for you. You take on the sofa between Sam and Susie. Sam stalls, hesitating before starting. We're worried about you last night. After Jeremy with the gun, she chokes down a sob. It was awful. On national television. How could he do that? And now, that's what you got out of that? Okay, after a horrible pause, Sam finally asks, "Are you okay, honey?" I can't believe he's gone. Sam looks to the kids and back at you. We saw you chose to play that tape they fought for reunion, and I couldn't help but wondered why. I didn't have a choice, really, and it's Alan James, so it didn't seem like the right thing to do. I felt like I didn't have a choice. What? That's not good enough. Disrupt their bad people. I can't believe you did that. Charlie's outburst seems to come out of nowhere, and no one in the room's prepared for it. Did you even think about how this stuff affects people? You're a fucking idiot. Sam tries to turn Charlie, but he's already slammed the door. Charlie was always black and white about this sort of stuff. Yeah. For what it's worth, Alex, I think you're in an impossible situation right now, and somehow you managed to make the right call. Sam throws their arms around you. Only you were stuck in that studio having to make that choice. No one can criticize what you did, and I'm proud of you. You've never been so grateful to have Sam support you. You take a deep breath and gather your thoughts. It's a lot to take in. You're not sure you fully process what happened last night, let alone what Charlie and Sam think about it all. You look to your daughter. I know this is an incredibly difficult thing, and we don't always agree, but I do think you made the right choice. Sam smiles at you. You had to play it, and there was just no other option. You put an arm around her and give her an affectionate squeeze. It's nice that you've at least got some company. The TV is playing through some old Western show, but it's not quite as distracting as you hope. You were never going to please everyone. Oof. Do I go back to work at some point? I can't. I wonder if I got fired. I probably got fired. A questionable choice. Oof. You got off work early today. A rare enough occurrence to put a spring in your step. As you close the front door, you can hear exciting conversation babbling from the kitchen. Clearly someone popped around for a cuppa on Sam's Friday off. Hopefully there's some biscuits left. You enter the kitchen and see Sam and Susie enthusiastically discussing something. Your daughter is still in her scrubs, having clearly come straight from work. I got the posting I was hoping for, she guesses. I'll be doing my placement at the new transition center and helping people like Grandma. That's a horrible place to work! Because I want to help people that are suffering, like Grandma. She's in pain, and she's talked about it for a while now. Susie and Sam share a knowing but strange smile. Hardly surprising, you don't get it though. Sam was already putting their coat on. Come on, Sadie, let's go. We can discuss it over dinner. Bye, Tweet. The front door slams, and that's the last time of silence. Ooh, ouch. I knew I should have supported her, but, like, I have a feeling that, like, yeah, that they're just killing people. Because we kept Grandma at home, so... Okay, a burden born. Okay, what's this one? Oh, no. It's been 6 months since you and Sam last discussed Grandma's ever-increasing medical costs. And Emma, whilst very pleasant, has proven as expensive a nurse as you feared. You can't quite believe that it's really been that long already, but the sanctions have really started to hit home now, and unfortunately, the government's only solution to aiding Yellow is a day trip to the transition center. Why does everything still seem to come back to money? This time, it's you at the kitchen table, surrounded by your bills and paperwork, when Sam comes to you. Today, Emma told you that there's really nothing more that you could do, except expensive experimental new treatment that might not even help. Sometimes, your mom wants the treatment, more often than not, she talks about visiting the transition center. It's hard to know what she really wants. Sam puts her hands in yours. What are we gonna do, honey? She's your mother, but it has to be your choice. Okay, see, this time I won't feel guilty about putting her in the transition center because this time she wants to go. That's why, because here's the thing, the last time when we had the option, I didn't want to put her in there because she didn't explicitly say she wants to go there. So this time she's explicitly saying it, so let's do it. These things are never really true, so hopefully the kids will understand. It was all you could do given the circumstances. If only things had been different. how you portray celebrities will influence their lives. Okay, I'm worried. I wonder how the news is going to look like without Jeremy. Like, because Jeremy was the glue keeping everything together at this point. The 20-week war.
Good evening, Alex. It's Bozeman here. Hope all's well with the family. Just a heads up, we're expecting those troublemakers at Disrupt to attempt to hack the channel during the broadcast. So keep an eye on the interference screen and stay out of the orange. Let's keep the news on the air. It's important. Now more than ever.
Screening at some pensioners while they try and fashion a nutritious meal out of a cow's tongue and some rhubarb. Not one to miss.
Julia's
At
team
7
asked
p.m,
me
it's
to
a look
ask
back
you
to
keep
happier
it light.
Well, what does that mean?
It means do that thing you do where you turn politicians into humans. Just don't get drawn into talking about the war or politics in general, really.
They do know this is the news, don't they?
You didn't hear this from me, but...
Oh.
Apparently, there's a crew at Team HQ right now. I think she's giving a speech or something tonight. They'll get it on the late news.
Oh, great. So they get the brains and we get the performing monkey.
Sometimes you sound just like him, you know?
How are you?
Oh, no.
It is what it is.
Oh, no.
I miss him too, you know.
10 seconds, everybody.
Rumpled old sod.
Don't.
Going in 5, 4,
But first
3.
tonight, it's time to join Megan and the team for the National Nightly
Good evening.
News.
This is the National Nightly News.
Good
I'm
evening.
Megan Wolf.
This is the National
It's the
Nightly News.
140th day of war. Our main headlines tonight. Company of Heroes. Skirmishes on land and sea again today as our armed forces tested the mettle of the World Council's illegal blockade. Advance's strategy of multiple small-scale incursions into the disputed zone is certainly keeping the enemy on high alert, unable to work out where or when the next strike will come. Proud parents throughout the territory find themselves ever more impressed by the bravery and commitment of
Oh, God, I'm making actual propaganda.
Against all possible odds. Don't starve.
I'm making actual propaganda. Okay, we're gonna just end it here. It's like after Jeremy, it was not, we can't. Not after Jeremy.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm
Hang on, let me turn on the audio so y'all can hear me. Yeah, so that was a thing. So we all learned a lot today. I still feel bad for Jeremy. I wonder if I could have done something differently so they could live. Yeah, I mean, I was expecting it, but I wasn't expecting, like, I wonder if I could have, like, changed the outcome so we could have had more Jeremy. Or if this was always going to be the outcome. Because I feel bad for Jeremy. I wonder what would have happened if I didn't play the Disrupt ad. I honestly wonder. Yeah, that was today. So, you know, weekend stuff, we are going to go back into Overwatch. Lifeweaver came out, so I finally get to play him as a support. I've been sort of resisting the urge, because normally I play, like, Overwatch on my own during the week, but this time I decided not to, so you guys get some very, real reactions of me playing Lifeweaver, and all that good stuff. Thanks so much, to Autistic Viewer Real for joining, Raven for joining, and Pun for joining. Thank you to my 3 concurrent viewers. Thank you to Twitch for, not censoring me. Yeah, thank you to OBS for not letting the bitrate crash the whole stream. Oh yeah, Lifeweaver, pansexual king. You know, it's like, oh, I don't have my pansexual flag in here, or I don't even know what happened to my pins, honestly, but like, you know, we love a good pansexual king, but, thanks so much everybody for watching, and, I hope everybody has a wonderful night. I am gonna go get some water and turn off this light because the heat is just shining on me. And, oh yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go see Renfield and probably treat myself a little. So, I hope everybody has a wonderful night. Bye!